Hello, everyone. Oh, let's turn the music down a little bit. Whoop. Hold on one sec. Hi. Hello. How's it going? I hope you've been well. I just want to say, I'm really excited, as the stream title says. So, you know this big project that I've been working on for a long time, for like at least over a half a year, probably even a year. I would say probably closer to a year. So I got an update, and it is looking really fucking good! Ah! And I'm very excited about it, and we're drawing ever nearer, like ever closer to the date. It will be on September 1st. That will be the day that it drops. I mean, if everything goes according to plan, like it should. September 1st. September fucking 1st. I'm very excited. How have you all been in the live chat? Hello, everyone. I want to say hello to people. Hello, Leonidas. Hello, Dustin. Hello, Mitch. Did I get laid? Okay, that's inappropriate. Copper Cab, pathological liar. No, I'm not. You have not been working on anything. Well, okay. I guess I look for, you know, I'm always right, and this is just gonna be another time that I'm right. The White Knight movie. That'd be pretty incredible. I would probably, it would be cool to do a movie. Actually, let me go ahead and pause this. I've actually been thinking about doing a different kind of style of video on YouTube. I thought about doing documentaries, but not really. I don't know. I thought about doing a golfing documentary on golfing. There's a lot of I don't know. A lot of people don't know this about me. I like sports a little bit. I like a lot of things, but sports is something that I enjoy. To an extent. I like anomaly, like, phenomenons, sports phenoms, big, larger-than-life people. And I thought about doing a documentary on, like, the greatest of all time golfer, which I think, now I know a lot of people are going to go, oh my gosh, I can't believe you just said that. I think that Kim Jong-il, the late North Korean leader, the father of course, the current leader of North Korea, Kim Jong-un. It is my opinion that Kim Jong-il is the greatest golfer of all time, and possibly. And I thought about doing a documentary on that. I know a lot of people would think that it's a bit controversial to say that, but Kim Jong-il, the man shot 11 holes in one in a row. It's a true story. So, the media even talked about this. So, anyway, that might just be like a mini kind of video essay. You know what I mean? Like a video, not a documentary, but like a video essay. But I had that idea the other day. I was like, why hasn't no one ever done that? Like a sports video essay on Kim Jong-il and the North Korean golfer, the golfing course that he shot 11 on. Anyway, that's just one of my ideas. I've got a lot of ideas, and ideas are easy for some people to come up with if you're a creative person like I am. But doing those ideas and actually executing the idea is, I would say, more than half the battle. If not really a battle, but, it's a lot to do. To do a video essay, a documentary. It's a lot of editing, a lot of research, a lot of writing. You have to write the script for the essay. There's a lot that goes into it, not just, okay, let's talk on a microphone. I mean, yeah, I could do that, and there would probably be a bit of charm, a bit of like old school YouTube charm of just me talking into a mic and not worrying about anything and just riffing. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, like, okay, let's just, hi, let's not,
I am cow.
Can we not do this today?
Hear me moo.
Excuse me. Okay, do all the drugs. I'm not talking about pages right now in the big book. I want to talk about things that I...
You know what that is? I saw Greg's vagina.
Okay.
I got a mangina. I'm on Greg.
Okay. Wisecracker, the only reason Copper Tubby is excited because the fat rolls on his stomach and found his tallywhacker. Okay. Lovely. Yeah, that's a very insightful, Wisecracker. Not so wise, to be honest with you. Just kidding. Anyway, everyone, so, yeah, I'm excited. I'm in a good mood about this project that's been being worked on now. Me and a team of people, a group of people that I've hired or that I brought on to do this project. And it's been in production for well over a year now, for sure. But a large part of it's been in production for probably around 6 months or so. And it will drop on my YouTube channel on Copper Cab September 1st. Write it down. Take a screenshot of the word. I don't know what you need to do to remind yourself, but put a reminder if you want to. I mean, I don't care. But September 1st, I'm going to be very excited about it dropping. And it's not just going to be one thing. It's going to be like the whole month of September is going to be a big deal on the channel. Anyway, and I'm very excited. Hello, Brooklyn in the live chat. Hello. Hello. But yeah. September 1st. Remember that. September 1st. That is in how many days? Okay, Google. How many days from now is September 1st?
September 1st, 2022 is in 21 days.
21 days. Shit. 21 days. That's not far. That is not far from now. That's not far from now at all. 21 days from now. Another big thing that's happening, but not related to the project that I've been working on. So Spider-Man on PC drops tonight. I'm very excited about that. That's been something that I've been looking forward to. There's a few games that I've been looking forward to releasing. One of them is the Spider-Man on PC. I've never played Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man that came out on, I think, PS4, PS5. I never played that yet, and I'm very excited. I've been looking for another game to play, kind of like along the lines of a Red Dead Redemption 2, like a big open world kind of esque game. I've been excited for the Spider-Man game. Another game that I've been excited for is the Harry Potter game. I want to say it's called Hogwarts Legacy. I always, I mean, look, it's obvious, right? The Harry Potter universe is perfect for an open world MMO or an RPG of some sort, single player or multiplayer. I would like a multiplayer thing. I mean, imagine role-playing, like imagine going to the same classes as your friends, or your friends playing in different classes, but you're all at Hogwarts at the same time. People are running through the hallways. And I'm not talking like Harry Potter RP on like Gary's mod. Y'all, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like a full-on HD live RPG MMO kind of game, massively multiplayer online game with, and this could be the groundwork for that kind of thing. You know what I mean? This could be the foundation of something like that. I think that would be amazing. To have a Harry Potter that takes place in that world. And I'm very excited about Hogwarts Legacy. I'm very excited about Spider-Man PC. There's a few. Oh, of course, the Star Wars, the Knights of the Old Republic remake, which I don't know if it got pushed back or if it got stopped or not. I don't know. Star Wars KOTOR remake. Was that? Oh, 3 years into development, work on the KOTOR remake is on hold. Lovely. So that's not cool. But anyway, that's if you've never played not Star Wars: The Old Republic, not SWTOR or whatever, not the MMO, but the actual RPG. Was it was it Podesta? I can't remember what game production studio did it, but KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic. It is a fantastic game. Not just a fantastic Star Wars game. You could argue it's the best Star Wars game ever, but like the original KOTOR. But you could argue that, and a lot of people probably do say that. But it's also just a fantastic game, in general. Just not just a Star Wars, not just as a Star Wars game, but a game in general. Hello, Brooklyn. Thank you. I'm joining the Rotten Eggs. Lovely. I should just start thanking people. Maybe then that will compel people to stop being fucking annoying and joining, okay? So, I appreciate you joining the Rotten Eggs. Thank you. And also, thank you to Lampshade Knight on recruiting 5 people. That's very cool. Thank you, Lampshade Knight. Hello, Base King Chad. Hello. Lovely. Remember the 1st of September. No, it's not September, you jackass. September. September does not exist. For fuck's sake, September? Seriously? Of all the fucking puns you could make. You're so corny, Giga Chad. Loretta Silver member super chat at $4.99. So it's going to be a big thing on the channel for a whole month? Well, I guess, could someone wake me up when September ends?
Wake me up when September.
Anyway, come on, that's not cool. That's not nice to say. Okay, that's not nice to say. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, so there's been a few games that I've been looking forward to. I'm very excited because apparently it drops in like 14 hours on Steam. Let me see here. In game, it drops. This game will unlock in approximately 15 hours. I've never played it before, but I'm excited about it. There's a lot to be excited for. I mean, I've got. I'll be in Dallas. I want to say September. Also in September. Wow, a lot's happening for me in September. But yeah, September 11th, I'll be. Yes, I said September 11th. I'll be in Dallas watching Tom Brady play in the NFL. The first game of the season, the NFL season, for the regular season, against the Dallas Cowboys. Never seen Tom Brady live in person. Never watched him play a game. He's one of my favorite athletes, if not my favorite athlete. I know, right? Oh, Tom Brady. Everyone likes Tom. You know, a lot of people actually don't like Tom Brady, but a lot of people like Tom Brady. He's considered the GOAT of NFL football, American football. Anyway, it's gonna be cool to watch somebody of that kind of not stature, but in terms of historic importance to American sports, at least, if not world sports. Tom Brady is like up there with like Babe Ruth and Michael Jordan and Wayne Gretzky and Pele, and Messi and people like that. He's like a historical sports figure. So, and this could be his last season playing the sport of football. So, it's cool. It's cool to be able to watch that. Hopefully he's, knock on wood, hopefully he's playing that day, because that would really suck. I mean, that's the main point of going to Dallas. It's about a 6-hour drive from Kansas. So anyway, that'll be fun, and yeah, there's a lot to be excited for, of course, So Yeah, got Taika Waititi. I went and saw. Another thing that I did recently. I went just the other day. I went to I went to the movies with my wife Aubrey, and we saw the Thor: Love and Thunder. Thor Ragnarok was one of my favorite Marvel movies. I thought that the humor was fun, the atmosphere of the movie was very colorful and kind of Guardians of the Galaxy-esque originally, kind of like that hyper neon 80s like colorful comedic vibe. But it was Thor Ragnarok, and of course you have Hulk. And there's kind of like a buddy dynamic between Hulk and Thor, and like that relationship grow. Not just Hulk, but Bruce Banner. And that was a fun movie. That was one of my favorite Marvel movies, up there with Guardians of the Galaxy, in terms of like my favorite Marvel flicks. And I saw Love and Thunder. You know, I liked it. I don't think I liked it as much as I liked Ragnarok. It was a fine movie. I think I remember reading some things online where it was like, I didn't get the spoiler, fortunately, but it was like the after credits, the mid credits or after credits, like people gasped or something like that. I don't know if it was gasped or what, but like I'm not going to spoil it for you, but I saw the after credit scene, there's two of them, and I don't understand why it was like exciting. It was. And I'm not just trying to hate on a movie. Like, there's so much work that goes into it. But if you hold it up next to, like, a Thor Ragnarok or Guardians of the Galaxy, Like, I wanted it to be good. I like Thor Ragnarok. Like, I was like, oh, and it's Taika Waititi reprising the role of the director, I think. Taika Waititi directed this one as well. Because I think he also directed Thor Ragnarok, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't think I am. So I was like, oh, cool. And, like, you know, the soundtrack was great. That was cool. But, like, it was in Ragnarok. Like, come on. But it just was kind of lackluster. It was kind of meh. Some of the special effects were kind of like, and the plot was kind of The villain, like Christian Bale, the guy who played Batman in the Dark Knight trilogy, he was the villain, Gore, the God Butcher, and they kind of really rushed through his like kind of introduction, and it gave him a quick backstory, which I can kind of understand. You only have so many minutes in a film, especially like a Marvel movie. You know what I mean? They're kind of meant to be like, you know, like they're comic book movies, right? But it just seemed very meh. Like, it was fun. There were cool moments, and it ended on a sweet note. Like a sweet image. Like, it was cool, I guess, the ending. It was cool. It was okay. It was definitely is not one of my favorite Marvel movies. I mean, come on. I think the last Marvel movie I saw was Spider-Man No Way Home. Wow. I mean, come on. You want to talk about fan service? Come on. You know, fan service is not always bad, y'all. When you bring in Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield to reprise their roles as Spider-Man. I know, spoiler alert, but the movie's been out for so long now. Come on. Like, that's incredible. And, like, you get Willem Dafoe reprising his role as the Green Goblin, Alfred Molina coming back as Doc Ock. Like, it's incredible. Jamie Foxx as Electro. It's such a big, larger-than-life movie. It's huge, you know what I mean? And, like, the end of it, of course, had a big impact on the MCU. It's, like, one of those big movies, you know, like an Infinity War, almost like that. That's a huge movie, and it's hard to top, you know, I guess depending on who you ask, because people's taste in movie is subjective, but that movie was so good. And, David Felder, did you see Shang-Chi? That was probably the best Avengers movie the past 4 years, including Endgame. I actually did see Shang-Chi, and I liked it. I liked Shang-Chi a lot. That was a really cool movie. I liked that movie. I thought that the villain was really well written, was very compelling. Like, I like it when a movie villain, like, especially like a comic book, you know, movie villain, isn't just, I'm evil because I'm evil! I'm going to take over the world! No, like, he actually had, like, a reason. He wanted to... I don't want to spoil... If you haven't seen Shang-Chi and you do like the Marvel movies at all, check it out if you want to. I don't know. I don't want to spoil... I don't like spoilers. I don't like to spoil things for people. Yeah, but, like, there's a reason why the villain is written that way. And it's actually a sweet reason. And I liked Shang-Chi. I thought that the Mandarin was a cool villain. Cool effects. It was cool. It was a really cool way to include Asian culture, kind of Asian vibes. and aesthetics, and bring that into the MCU. And it was really cool, well produced. Yeah, I like Shang-Chi.
Do you think so? Well, I better not show you where the lemonade is made. Sweet lemonade, sweet lemonade.
Thank you. Glad you're back. Can't wait to see what amazing project you have in store for us on September 1st. Thank you, Simzone Cat. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for moaning in my ear, Mr. Dark. I really appreciate that as well. No, yeah, September 1st is going to be huge. It is going to be a huge moment for the history of Copper Cab. It could change everything on the channel. It could change the direction of the channel. Not only the direction of the channel, but the direction of my online career or path. Not path or career. It's not going to change the direction of me. It's just a very special project, and it has a lot of potential. And and just this past week, I saw an update of the project, and it is very, 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 very cool. And yeah, like if it gets shared to Reddit, if it gets shared without telling y'all what the project is, if it gets on the right Reddit pages, if it gets on the right Twitter, the right people tweet it out, which I know some people that will. It's got a lot of potential to go viral. I'm just saying. Now, I'm not banking on it going viral. Whatever. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's not going to be. I'm not going to consider it a success or a failure depending on its virality. I don't like to do that kind of thing. Don't set up super high, unnecessarily high expectations for things that are out of your control. Ultimately, I don't control how people are gonna react to something that I produce or make or create or whatever. It is what it is. I mean, I have a history on this channel on the internet of being hated on. After a decade, literally, you kind of not grow cynical, but you kind of like just you understand that certain things are just gonna be the way they are. But that being said, I do think that September 1st will be a day to remember if you are a supporter. I don't like to use the term fan. I think it's a bit cheesy. Or a fan, whatever, for not lack of a better word, but if you're a supporter or a viewer, if you're a viewer of Copper Cab to any extent, really, it's going to be a day that will be long remembered, probably. And September fucking 1st. I am so excited about it. I'm so excited about September 1st. I appreciate that, Simzone Cat. Mr. Dark, welcome back, Mr. Simp. Okay.
You know what that is? I saw Greg's vagina.
Excuse me.
I got a mangina. I'm on Greg.
Joe G. Just saying shut the fuck up. Okay, whatever. Glad that wasn't a robot.
Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cock.
Shut up! I'm glad you changed your name from the S word. Okay, but just shut up. If you're just saying blah, what's the point of that, satirist? Like, seriously, what is the point? Well, what is the point of saying blah 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 when I'm in the middle of when I'm in a good mood? Excuse me, I'm in a good mood right now. Liar, I'm not a liar. I'm not a liar, Cab. Don't call me that. You promise everyone you're going to showcase? I am going to show people new pages in the big book. Who said I wasn't? I'm not talking about that right now.
Shrek leaves through my window. Shrek is love. Shrek is life.
Okay.
Yes.
Second robot.
I'm so excited for September Cop. Feels
It's not
like I've been waiting
September!
for this
Don't
forever.
call it that! Stop it, Brooklyn! That being said, September, not simp! Not sep like a septic tank, not like a toilet. But September 1st will be incredible. September, not Simptember. Don't call it simp. Do not put Simptember in the fucking live chat. Don't start that shit. Brooklyn, Giga Chad, stop it. And stop joining the Rotnex. Like, you know what? I mean, pardon me. Thank you for joining the Rotnex. I really appreciate that. Anyway. I'm being
Baby,
sarcastic,
I'm a
by
simp
the
for
way.
you because I'm into you. And even if I look so dumb, I don't really care, I'll still be dreaming one day.
Nice to see you back. I'm looking forward to seeing what you have in store for us. The censored dot whatever, I'm not going to repeat that website. Cobber Cab show was neat, but sort of just came and went. Yeah, because I stopped producing episodes because I didn't like. First of all, when you make an episode for the website, it's theirs. Gavin's company basically owns the content that you produce. So I would get paid for these episodes, and I thought it was funny because I'm taking money away from assholes. And I was literally the pretense, not pretense, but basically, pardon me. I can say whatever. I've talked about this before, but whatever. Since you commented, I'll just talk about it briefly for a moment because I don't want to get in a bad mood. I'm in a good mood, but I could talk about whatever I wanted to talk about. I guess the idea is that the website was ironically named Censored, so you were meant to be not censored. But I don't like Gavin. Like, people think, oh, you like Gavin secretly. No, wrong. You're fucking stupid. Well, you're not stupid. You're just ignorant and misinformed and just assuming, like people tend to do online. They think that they know everything. No, Gavin's a fucking asshole. And I took money from the idiots to basically shit on their website and shit on them. If you watched the episodes, I was just talking shit. I called the website a really poor knockoff of a Netflix clone, a streaming service. I was just talking shit about it, and I thought that it was funny that they were essentially paying me to shit on them. And I got tired of it. I was like, yeah, this is funny. I mean, the money was actually pretty decent. I don't need to talk about how much money I made from that, but the money was cool, I guess. For what was essentially a joke to me. And I'm not trying to seem ungrateful or jaded or cynical or smug, because I know money can be hard to make for some people. I understand. And you know, I'm not a classist, but like, you know, they came to me. They approached me. And then I got my manager, my friendager, really, not really signed a manager anymore, but friendager kind of, David, from Hollywood Hillbillies. And I was like, hey, I sent him the thing, and I was like, hey, I'm not going to do it for this little, make it more, basically. I didn't say that verbatim. I'm nicer, but, and he got me a lot more per episode. And so I did like I think a couple dozen episodes, and then I was just like, eh. I think the deal was for 52 episodes, but I could do them whenever I wanted. I mean, it was a very open-ended kind of like, it's a sweet deal. So I was just like, I mean, I get to produce my own stuff. I have no censorship at all, I guess. Like, I can even talk shit about the people that work at the company and the website itself. I can send episodes in whenever I wanted. I didn't have to stick to a schedule. So it was like it was an interesting thing. So, but I got tired of doing it. I got burnt out on it, and I didn't like. I mean, when you think about it, you're sending in this episode. I mean, regardless of how much work you're putting in, you're still putting in work, and a lot of people, especially in that community, for some fucking reason, like to watch me. People like that watch Gavin will also like our interactions, and our interactions tend to be pretty valuable in terms of viewers to them. I guess they get a really high ratings amount, which is why we did a whole boxing. Like, that's why they wanted to do a boxing match. I just wanted to punch Gavin in the fucking face, in his smug fucking face, but it was amazing ratings. I think it got like 500,000 hits or something, and like just the documentary, I think, on the YouTube before his channel got banned, Gavin's. But anyway, blah blah blah. Who cares, right? Because I don't care about it anymore. It's in the past. It's just one of those moments in my YouTube internet period, or whatever you want to call it. But I beat Gavin McInnes in the boxing match. No, he did not win, Some Zone Cat. You're misinformed. You're ignorant. Simply put, you're ignorant. And yeah, so I got tired of it. Like, they didn't cancel me. They didn't kick me off their website. Trust me. No. I actually got a text from Gavin, ironically, Gavin loved the first episode, and they wanted it to be like the flagship show of the network or something, if you want to call it a network. And and I made great content. I guess you could call it that, great content, whatever. And like, you know, they liked it. So there was no problems. I just got burnt out on it, and I didn't like the idea of someone paying me something. It's like if you work in the music industry, if you're like an artist and you make a song and the production company pays you a set amount, but then they own the song and the royalties. Like, I'm producing 52 episodes like I could possibly make. That's one episode a week for a year, and it wasn't bad. The pay wasn't bad, but then they would own that. All that video, all that material, all that content would be owned by somebody that's not me. Not all the material, not all the content, but when you think about it like that, it's like, yeah, you get paid a decent amount once. I wasn't getting royalties. It wasn't like I was going to get a percentage every time someone watched the content on the website. So it just seemed like less and less of a great deal in the long run. So I was just like, you know what, this isn't really worth it. I don't, you know, when I could be doing other things that I enjoy instead of just shitting on somebody for fun, I'd rather focus my attention elsewhere. And that's all it was. It wasn't even like they never texted me, never once did I get an email or a text or a call from any of the producers or people that worked there that was like, we're not doing your show anymore. Literally, it was like, I mean, I got text saying, you can just send them in whenever. We'll just treat it like a new season is coming out, you know. I'm not quoting verbatim, but yeah, it wasn't a matter of being removed or kicked off. It was just a matter of like, I got tired of it. But yeah, believe me if you want to. I really don't give a shit. But that's pretty much just a very quick summary, I guess, of it, or a long summary depending on who you're asking. But yeah, it's just stupid shit. I don't like them. They're all smug, you know? These freaking right-wing people are, like, don't you ever get tired of being bitter and, like, I gotta talk politics? You know what I mean? Ugh, talk about a video game. Talk about a movie. Talk about something else besides how much you want to suck Trump off. You know what I mean? Well, not suck Trump off, but you know what I mean, y'all. It's just like the politics are just so fucking, ugh. Politics are important, okay? Social justice is incredibly important. But I'm just talking about the people that are like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about. You know, just disregard those comments. Whatever. Who cares?
Well, get into that kitchen and wash them pots and pans. Well, get into that kitchen and wash them pots and pans.
I already read that comment. I just reacted to that comment. Well, not really reacted to it.
Dug on its wing.
I appreciate the kindness for the rap.
Do you think so? Well, I better not show you where the lemonade is made. Sweet lemonade, sweet lemonade.
Sumzone Cat, since it's been a while since you streamed, not strammed, and you have used that amazing brain and intelligence to create a masterpiece for us in September, let's celebrate with a song. What's the song, Sumzone Cat? It's not I was about to say it's not Children Love Them. Okay, y'all, can y'all?
Children love the meat.
Enough! Enough with that fucking song! It's not funny. It's old! Quit it! It's not funny anymore. Just stop it, Sumzone. Excuse me. I'm in the middle of a... Okay. Stupid fucking robot.
You'll never beat Gavin one punch and you're
I beat Gavin all day! Any day I fight him, I beat him. Not all day. Any day. I beat Gavin. What I mean is, I beat Gavin any day. Shut up, Sacro. Shut the fuck up! No, Gavin did not make me. You're so fucking stupid. Both literally and figuratively. No, he's not my father, and no, he did not figuratively make me either. I was a person on YouTube that people knew long before Gavin. I think Gavin was like 2015, 2016, roughly. If that? Yeah, it was something like that. No. I started on YouTube in 2010. Anyway, Gavin's a moron, alright? Fuck him. He's a fucking dummy. Ugh, with a stupid mustache and a stupid haircut. And a smug grin. Fuck him. Anyway. I don't want to talk about Gavin anymore. Can we not talk about Gavin? Look, I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood, okay? I'm in a great mood. I'm excited about something super spectacular coming out in September, okay? Not September. September. Stop putting hashtag green wave in the live chat. What is this now? Alex Jones, I hear you want to make that golf video with me, but I can't agree that Kim Jong-un, what is that? Kim Jong-un is the best golfist? I didn't say, what's a golfist? You mean golfer? What is this comment? First of all, I said Kim Jong-il. Kim Jong-il is probably the GOAT of golfing. Like, even more so than Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods, last time I checked, did not shoot 11 holes in one in a row. Why isn't there more sports documentaries talking about this? Regardless of your feelings on the person or their politics, Kim Jong-il shot 11 holes in one in a row on a golf course in, I don't know if it was in Pyongyang, in the DPRK, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, North Korea. I don't know if it was there or where. I think it was in North Korea. But Kim Jong-il literally shot 11 holes in one. This has been reported. I mean, yeah, you could say, oh, fake news, but I don't know, though. Would an actual news agency put out fake news purposefully to make a leader look better? Or worse? I don't know. But, anyway, it's Kim Jong-il, not Un. Not Un. Talking about ill. Anyway, Pokemon 9 has been a member of the Rotten Eggs for 15 months in a row. Lovely. That's lovely. Good job, Pokemon. 15 months in a row you've been a Rotten Egg, it says. That's what it tells. It tells me how many months in a row you've been a Rotten Egg. It says 15 months now. Good job on being a dumbass for 15 months in a row, Pokemon 9. Sarcastic round of applause for you. Okay. Mark your calendars for September 1st. Again, it is not September. It's September. September 1st, not September. Learn to speak or don't speak at all. Anyway. Yeah. So, I'm excited about it. I am. I'm excited about the project, you know. Speaking of September 1st, I am excited about it. It's something I've been looking forward to for a while, as the very, very few people that I've told about it, and I've shown images or clips of the project to certain people. Brooklyn, I'll just tell you, is one of the few people that I've showed the project. Brooklyn is a mod in the live chat, a hall monitor, and Brooklyn is also a Rotten Egg, which I don't know why she is, but I have shown Brooklyn the project, or a bit of it, and Brooklyn can confirm in the live chat, somebody who's not me, Brooklyn will tell you that this project is spectacular, and it is something worth being excited for. Not worth being excited for, but, like, it's incredible. Like, y'all don't understand. I know a lot of you probably think I'm just being I'm like full of shit right now or something. Brooklyn will tell you. Okay, Aubrey will tell you. This ain't no joke. This ain't no joke. September 1st. Not September. Not September, I mean. Not September. Not September. September. September 1st is going to be incredible. Brooklyn said it's amazing. Well, I know it is. No, thanks. I appreciate that, Brooklyn. It's gonna be really fun. Yeah, and Brooklyn, you haven't even seen the latest updates. It's gonna be cool. Yeah, no, she's not gonna tell you what it is. Nobody knows what it is. It's gonna be fucking awesome. But yeah, September 1st.
I'd love penis. I'd love penis. Cause I fancy one. Anyone.
No, it's got to look. It's September's gonna come. Before you know it, it'll be.
I'd love penis. I'd love penis. Cause I fancy one. Anyone.
Can you not use the fucking bot? Stop it! All of you that are. Stop using the bot to talk over me. It's incredibly annoying. I'm asking you to please stop. I'm telling you, essentially, save your money and save everyone's time. You're wasting time that I could be talking. Now, fortunately, the bot didn't work then, because you're stupid, and you don't know how to type without cussing, because you lack the intelligence and the extensive vocabulary to express yourself without using fuck, shit, piss, every other fucking word, because you are ignorant. Somebody didn't pay attention in school. Anyway, as I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted by someone who failed at trying to interrupt me with the bot, satirist, as I was saying, yeah, no, September is going to be incredible. Okay, what are these people even saying? Protorath, say what you want. Gavin won the fight. He hit you late once and got a point reducted. When you lost, you screamed that you wanted a rematch. Are you scared? Hashtag green wave. Gavin did do a cheap shot. I think a couple, actually, and got a point deducted. He should have had more points deducted. Gavin McInnes also, let me remind you, for I don't know how many times I've reminded people now, Gavin admitted to cheating. Because he was intimidated by me, I guess, by my size. Because I'm taller than him and bigger than him. That's not me saying I'm bigger, I'm better. No, I am bigger, and I am better. But I'm just saying, like, I'm actually a bigger person than Gavin, like, physically. Bearing, fuck off my live chat! Not in the mood. No, hiya. Hiya! Piss off, Bearing. No, I won that fight, okay? Stop trying to make a rematch happen. I have absolutely zero interest in boxing Gavin again. Now, a person I would box is a Ricky Berwick. I beat the shit out of Ricky Berwick in a fucking boxing match, and I would do it with no problems, okay? Ricky Berwick is a fucking asshole on Twitter. If you follow him on Twitter like I do, he follows me, so I follow him. He's an asshole. Misogynistic in some ways. You could say a bigot. I'm not calling him that. I'm just saying. But I would fight a Ricky Berwick. I would absolutely fight Count Dankula. You know, fuck it. I beat the shit out of Bearing as well. Bearing as well. But of course that wouldn't really even be a fight. It would just be more of a slaughter. But yeah. Anyway, moving on. No, Gavin did not win the fight, Protorath. You are sorely mistaken. But go on and continue your delusion if you'd like to, you know, live that way. Or not live that way, but just be that way. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't affect me. So piss off. Satirist, Gavin would spank that ass just like how Harold Balder is going to beat the shit. I actually, speaking of fighting people, I am fighting the world famous travel vlogger, Harold Balder. I actually will be fighting him in November. So that's August, September, October, November. So September will be a huge month for the channel. October, my birthday. Great period, you know, Halloween, fall, my wedding anniversary, my first wedding anniversary, first anniversary, so that'll be incredible. A lot happens there. That's October 2nd, by the way. And October 30th is my birthday, and 31st is Halloween. Fun period of time. And then November, we have the fight with Harold. I'm going to Vegas. With Aubrey's going as well. We're flying to Vegas. We might even be driving. It's really not that far from where I'm at, logistically. And I'm gonna be fighting Harold Balder in an actual boxing ring in Las Vegas, and I'm going to be beating the shit out of him, and I'm going to be getting my Tiger shirt back for the first time in what seems like maybe even a fucking year, without the Tiger shirt. Well, it's going to be the year of the Tiger, because I'm going to beat the shit out of him. I'm going to get that Tiger shirt back. It won't be the year of the Tiger, but, you know, who knows. Bearing, no, you would not implode my arse. You mean ass. You would not implode my ass, Bearing. You're not getting inside me, okay? Bearing, when you type things in the live chat like, I would implode your arse! Do you understand how that comes across, Bearing? Not only are you threatening me, you're actually threatening sexual assault. So I would suggest, Bearing, shutting the fuck up before you get in trouble with Susan. Shut up, Bearing! Thank you. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying before I was distracted, and as soon as I start talking, somebody is being an ass. What kind of a username is I hate happiness? Why would you hate happiness? Why would you say that? Okay? What?
Shut the fuck
I
up.
love happiness, and everyone should love happiness.
You're
okay,
a fucking cunt.
I am talking right now. It is my turn to talk. You're not talking right now, okay? No, it is not only... You know, I'll read your comment in a moment.
Well, get into that kitchen and wash them pots and pans.
Okay, I'm in the middle.
Well, get into that kitchen and wash them pots and pans.
Are you done?
Shut the fuck up. You're a fucking cunt.
I'm not a cunt, but, you know, whatever. Why do people use the word cunt as an insult? Like, actually? The C word is another word for a vagina or a pussy. And there's something wrong with being, or having a pussy or a vagina or a cunt. I don't know why you would use that vulgarity here. It's not welcome on the channel. But it really shouldn't even be considered a cuss word, I guess, in a way. I mean... The very nature of it being a cuss word is kind of, in a sense, sexist and a bit problematic. A bit of a microaggression. Right, anyway. Hello, Coppercap. Can you please say I hate happiness without pronouncing either of the H's in the words? Please and thank you. Are you trying to call me illiterate or something? Like I can't pronounce things or like... Okay. I ate a penis. Wait, no, I ate a... Okay, lovely, so I just said I ate a penis. Okay, first of all, jackass, you're not clever, okay? You think you're funny, but you're not. I did not eat a penis! I did not eat a penis! Okay. I'm sure some assholes in the live chat are gonna be LOLing. Great, good job. You're so funny. You're so clever. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Clip it. Oh, Soft Bunny in the live chat says clip it. Oh. I'm not laughing. I think that was an incredibly immature joke. I didn't think that was funny. So, good job. Sarcastic round of applause for you, I guess. You got Coppercab to say that he ate a penis. Wow. First of all, I don't hate happiness. I love happiness. And let me explain something else. I didn't eat a penis. So that's another, maybe a tidbit of information that you really don't need to know. But because somebody is going to clip me saying that I ate that, I'm just going to say right after that, I'm going to follow that up with now that I understand what I just said. I did not eat a penis or ate a penis or whatever tense of the word. So anyway, moving on. Based Giga Chad, Copper, I can't wait to sub to your OnlyFans on Simp First. I've always been so curious if the beard matches the carpet. You know, okay. First of all, I'm not putting out an OnlyFans on September 1st. Jackass. So fuck off. Don't ask me about my pubic hair. That is so inappropriate. Alex Jones, what do we do with the Zeman? You mean semen? Zeman leftovers on the golf holes. Should we suck it up with a straw? We don't want to impregnate the golf field. You said feed, but I'm guessing you meant F-I-E-L-D, not F-I-E-D. Golf field, my dude. I don't think you're gonna impregnate a golf field by putting semen in a golf hole that is an inanimate object, like the golf hole itself. It is, or a lack thereof an object, or lack of an object, but lack of grass. I don't know if you can impregnate a yard with cum or semen or ejaculation. But I wouldn't suggest it. I wouldn't suggest it. But anyway, right. I don't know what to tell you about semen leftovers. That's a very weird and inappropriate and gross question. To be frank, it's kind of gross. Not to body shame, but this is not the appropriate place for that kind of question. Titanium Taxi, dear Mr. Copper, wee woo. Serious question alert. Do you think there will ever be a Jedi, in quotes, or Sith that identifies as transsexual? You mean transgender? Who identifies as non-binary? Thanks. Well, that's an interesting question, Titanium Taxi. And you know what? Even if you're being a sarcastic, smug piece of shit, maybe you're not. I'm gonna answer that question seriously. Do I ever think there will be a Jedi or a Sith that identifies as transgender, not transsexual, transgender? But then you said who identifies as who identifies as non-binary. Maybe you forgot to put the word or who identifies as non-binary. Thanks. No problem. I would say that maybe one day, hopefully sooner than later, we will have some more inclusivity in terms of the LGBTQIA+ community in major franchises like a Star Wars or a Marvel. I don't know. Here's the thing. Every time there's some inclusivity or something happening, somebody starts pitching a fit, some racist piece of shit, bigot, sexist moron, ignorant asshole on YouTube starts making videos about the actors or actor or female actors or other gendered actors, non-binary or otherwise. Which, by the way, that should not deter the actors, regardless of gender or race or social background or raising. That shouldn't deter them from chasing their dreams and following their dreams and, achieving their goals. Because, you know what? Screw these bigots. Of course, not literally. We don't want to have sex with bigots, do we? Anyway, unless you're... Well, no, I'm not going to say. Class clowns. Gross. But, disregard all those comments. You know what? Let me answer the question. I think maybe. I don't know for sure. I don't know the future. But would I like there to be some more representation and inclusivity in Star Wars? Of course. I would like more representation in Star Wars for people that are not represented enough in pop culture, really. Because, these are people that maybe there's somebody out there struggling. And if they see if they see themselves represented and put on a movie in a universe, a galaxy far, far away, or the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or Avatar, or wherever else, whether it be a cartoon or a movie, whatever, live action, well, it might make them feel a little bit less lonely and a little less, weird or abnormal. Because they're not weird. They're not abnormal. We're all people, and everyone should be treated equally and given the same amount of respect and love and dignity, regardless of where they're from or who they are. As long as you're not going around hurting people or being a toxic, bad person, you should be treated respectfully. And anyway, do I think there will be? I don't know. Maybe one day. That's what I'll say. But yeah, no, it'd be cool to have a non-binary Sith or a Jedi. There probably are some alien species in Star Wars that are kind of like two-sex or maybe
This
non-binary.
is my happy song. I like to sing it all day long. I'll teach you the words, then you can sing along.
Can't wait to see you fall on your face when Balder will wipe his balls with your tiger shirt.
Wrong!
Penis, vagina. Penis, semen.
You're wrong! I'm not gonna fall on my face, and Harold Balder will not be wiping his Harold Balder balls on my tiger shirt. It is not gonna happen. You're wrong.
Gingers have no friends and no one will have sex with them. They come out at night, they creep and crawl. Who does God hate most of all? Gingers. Who should have never been born? Gingers. Who's adopted? Gingers. Who belongs with floating turds in the fucking toilet bowl? Gingers.
Uganda Knuckles, where is the page for me in the big book, my broda? Where is the page for me? Click something. Whatever that's just spamming the word click. What are you talking about? Why are you spamming and why are you typing in a way to mock Are you trying to mock Ugandans? Because that's fucking racist and problematic. So I don't know why you're doing that. In the live chat, Dylan said, Coppercab, I wish you still upload actual videos, not just streams. Hey, Dylan, I understand. I don't take that as an insult. Seriously, you know, I have been wanting to do videos again for a long time and get back to making videos. I've talked about it quite often with Aubrey, my wife, and kind of creative partner in some ways now, these days. I do want to get back to making videos, and I should do videos. I shouldn't just stream, for sure. I will tell you that September 1st, there's going to be an incredible project, not a stream, a video, a project, per se, kind of. It's more than just a video, but whatever. It's going to be a huge project that will be uploaded to Coppercab on September 1st. So that's 21 days away. So that will be happening. But, you know, besides that project, that's one project that could be bigger, but you know, I also do need to make just actual videos on the channel again. Even if it's just like a vlog outside, or like, you know, like the old days, or like a or something different, you know, like a gaming video, and that gets like edited and actually like effects and stuff get added to it, like I don't know, GTA 5 RP or something different. I do want to make videos again. I did recently invest, like I got a bunch of stuff for a kind of props, kind of in a way, for one video I wanted to do, and I haven't done it yet, but I do have the stuff for it. So yeah, I've kind of, you know, to be honest with y'all, I've kind of been waiting to start making videos on the channel again until this project drops, because I want it to be the first video that gets really uploaded to the channel to stay on the channel, not like privated or anything, but I want it to be like the first video back, because this video has a lot of potential, and it'd be a great way to return, in a way, to videos on the channel again. And I am going to be working on videos leading up to that release. That way I'll have kind of a back catalog. I don't know if I've ever done that before, but like they do it in film and TV production, where you'll make, and I'm sure YouTubers do it everywhere, I'm sure, but like to have like a bunch of videos in the can, so to speak. So you're like, so if I make like 4 videos to release around the time of that project releasing, so it's like that they can also, you know, benefit possibly from the success of that big project, because I might have a lot more attention on me. It's not about attention really, but you know, you want things that you make creatively to succeed too, in a way. I mean, that's just a natural thing. It's not just like, I don't care. Like, obviously that's not all I care about. Why would you do that? Why would you do that to yourself? You know, you don't need to base your self-worth or the value of your creations on a number, a view count or whatever. If you're happy with what you've done, if you're proud of the thing that you've created, when it comes to arts and stuff like that, arts, crafts, music, whatever, if you enjoyed making it and you're proud of how it came out, then, you know, that's awesome. I mean, obviously you want it to succeed. You want more people to see it because you think it's cool, right? You want people to be happy. You want to make something that makes people's imaginations get sparked or inspire other people to do things similar or whatever. You know, it's a huge compliment when you get, and not copy, but when people will do something that are like clearly inspired by you. It's kind of a cool thing. Like, it's fun to do something creative and have people enjoy it. You know, it's why a lot of people probably do a lot of things that they do, like directors and stuff, but you don't have to do it completely for that reason. I think it's better to be just enjoy what you do. If it succeeds, it does, and if it doesn't, you're not upset about it. Don't set your expectations unnecessarily high, you know, when you don't control how those kinds of things turn out. And you can apply that to many fields, not just arts or music or video content or whatever. But anyway. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah. Sunzone Cat. Even on a golf course, you can't get your balls near any holes. What does that mean? Also, explain this. OnlyFans. What is there to explain? She doesn't even use that. I don't know why you're putting it on. I don't know why you're putting the link there, because Aubrey doesn't even use that. So you're just being stupid, Samsung Cat. But anyway.
You know what that is? I saw Greg's vagina.
I'm talking right now.
I got a mangina. I'm on Greg.
Copper, I can't wait to visit you again at night. I'm gonna sniff your egg dome, Copper. Sniff, 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 sniff. Hey Cooper. This is a genuine shout out to Mima because she is a sweet and lovely lady. Too bad she has a orangutan grandson named Cooper Spaz. Cooper Spaz. Sniff. www.
Excuse me. You know, I thought you were saying something nice, and then you had to say that, and then you had to say that. It's a genuine shout out to Mima because she's a sweet lady. That's such a nice thing. And then you say, too bad she has an orangutan grandson named Cooper. And then you said the S word. So, good fucking job. You ruined all that. You ruined the kindness. You ruined the kindness in your comment. It's not that you ruined the kindness, but you ruined the comment. Because you could have just left it off at that. You could have just been like, hey, Cooper, my name's Copper, not Cooper. This is a genuine shout out to Mima because she's a sweet and lovely lady. Stop. You could have just stopped right there. But then you said, too bad she has just whatever, dude. You're just, fuck you, Hunter. Fuck you. And Joe Biden. Why are you... Joe Biden does not visit me at night. Okay? Joe Biden does not sniff my egg dome. I don't have an egg dome. You mean my head? Joe Biden does not sniff my head, okay? It's not an egg dome. The fuck kind of a... Who comes up with these things? So obnoxious. Like, it's so unnecessary. Like, was that worth $10 to use a fucking robot to say that? Stop it! I'm saying stop, so you're going to fucking stop. Because I said so. Because I'm the boss of you. When you're here on... I don't say this often, but I'm just going to tell you, because I think you need to know. I'm the boss of you if you're here. Okay, I'm not the boss of you. Okay, I'm not the boss of you if you're here. I'm not the boss of you technically, but I'm the streamer. I'm the boss of the channel. I'm the creator of the YouTube channel. I'm the creator of the stream. It's my YouTube channel, so I dictate to an extent. I'm not a dictator. Don't call me that. I'm not a dick, and I'm not a dictator. I'm also not a tater. I'm not a potato. I am just telling y'all, I determine what is acceptable in the live chat, and a lot of what y'all say is unacceptable. I don't know why my moderators don't do their fucking job and ban you, but... Like, okay, yeah, technically I'm not your boss, alright? Look, there, whatever. I'm not your boss, who cares? But I am the boss of the stream. I'm the authority... Okay, look, I'm not your boss, but I'm the authority figure here. Okay? So you have to do what I say. So just stop it.
This is my happy song. I like to sing it all day long. I'll teach you the words, then you can sing along.
What do you mean? I don't owe Gavin McInnes money. What the fuck are you even talking about, Giga Chad?
I'm the blue whale. I'm the blue whale. I'm the big, big, big blue whale. What kind of animal am I?
I would say the one thing I owe Gavin. You know what I would say? I would say, but I'm not gonna say it. But I would say that I owe him an ass whooping. But I don't owe him an ass whooping. I don't owe Gavin McInnes anything. I don't owe him anything at all. I don't owe him anything at all. Because I mean, well, anything in general, but I already beat his ass. So, he already got an ass whooping. Well, it's not that he already got an ass whooping, but, like, I beat him in the fight, so anyway. Alex Jones, no, I don't owe him anything at all. I don't know what you're talking about. I owe him money. Is it true you still owe Gavin McInnes money? No, I don't owe him money. I don't know what... Oh, money. That's such a weird and obscure random comment. Which makes no sense, but whatever. MD Link says you owe him $1 billion. No. What the fuck? Oh, y'all are just being trolls. Whatever. Alex Jones, Show your pee-pee on stream or I angry. I want to see what size you got there after all this time. You're going to let your fans down by only showing your tits? You need to consider what your fans want, my dude. It's kind of a funny comment, even though you're being even though you're sexually harassing me, which I could sue you for. That comment was somewhat humorous, and it made me laugh a little bit. Not made me laugh a little bit, but I chose to laugh a little bit at that. Specifically when you said, you need to consider what your fans want, my dude. Like showing my penis? No, I'm not showing anyone my penis on stream. Or anywhere else online, for that matter. Like, no. It's fucking weird. Jackass. Anyway.
I'm the blue whale. I'm the blue whale. I'm the big, big, big blue whale.
Mr. Popper. Wee woo, wee woo.
What kind of animal am I?
Wee woo, wee woo. Is that from SpongeBob? Wee woo. Is that from? I need to confirm my. Wee woo, wee woo. Is that SpongeBob? I want to say that's the half-slinging slasher. Isn't that? Or is that somewhere else? Or that's Patrick. That's Patrick. That's Patrick. So is this what you say when you leave a comment, Titanium Taxi? Why is my camera over here? There we go. Kind of funny. Titanium Taxi, dear Mr. Copper, wee woo, wee woo. The Chicago Bears are going to kick the shit out of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Patrick Aaron!
Pardon me. Start by that. The Chicago Bears are going to kick the shit out of the KC Chiefs this weekend. Ha 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 ha. 31-3, bear down. I don't care. I'm not a fan of the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't know why you're saying that to me. Do you think I like the Kansas City Chiefs because I live in Kansas? Did you know that I wasn't born here? Did you know that I'm from Atlanta, Georgia? Not unfortunately, but apparently. Well, anyway, I won't say that. Anyway, no, I'm from Atlanta. I'm not from Kansas. No, I moved here for my wife. And I have no problem with it. I mean, sure, I've got some offline friends that I miss a little bit, back home, but we meet up every now and then. Once in a blue moon, maybe my friends came to the wedding and stuff like that, and I think we're meeting up for the Dallas game. I could be wrong. I don't know. Anyway, maybe Vegas. Who knows? We'll see. Yeah, no, I'm not from Kansas City Chiefs. So if the Chicago Bears beat the Kansas City Chiefs, I wouldn't care. And a lot of people here in Kansas, at least that I found, don't really like. You'll see people that obviously support KC, the Kansas City Chiefs, but a lot of people in the kind of Wichita, Topeka, like these cities, like these areas, certain areas, they support the Denver Broncos because Denver's actually quite close to like Wichita, Topeka, some of the cities, or just western kind of Kansas is closer to Denver. Denver Broncos, I think. Could be wrong about that, but yeah, but you definitely see some Denver Broncos fans around here. So yeah, no, I'm from Atlanta. I've never been like a super big fan of the Falcons, Atlanta Falcons. I mean, look, when Tom Brady and the Patriots played against the Falcons, it was like whatever. Like obviously Tom Brady would have won a fifth Super Bowl ring at the time. He's now got 7, by the way. So that would have been cool. And if the Atlanta Falcons won, I would have been I would not proud, but I would have been excited for Atlanta to get their first Super Bowl. So that would have been huge. And a lot of my friends would have probably been really happy. So that's cool too. So it was kind of like whatever. Like either way, in a way, kind of either way I won that Super Bowl. Like I didn't. Like either way, the outcome would have been fun for me. Like as a fan of football to an extent. Not really, but anyway, I don't know. I'm not really a fan of football, but it's whatever. Disregard. Anyway. So I want to say something. I have recently been thinking about playing old school RuneScape. I have not played RuneScape properly in years, but I found myself lately or I've not it's not I found myself lately or I found myself lately. Like I've been watching a bit of old school RuneScape YouTube video content lately. Not a lot, but like a few videos here and there. And I grew up playing RuneScape. A lot of people know that. Like some people might call me a veteran of the game, like 03, 04. I have an account with a yo-yo on it. That's from the 2004, I want to say, Christmas event. Like, one of my oldest accounts, if not my oldest account. But, and I've obviously got the 15-year cape. I think it's a little shot. It's close to getting the 20-year veteran cape on my oldest account. But, anyway, I have been, so I say that not to brag or, like, geek flex or a gamer flex, whatever you want to call it, like, whatever. I will say that the yo-yo is apparently one of the rarest old holiday items because during that day that it was released, or that week or whatever, there was a period of time where people could go into the wilderness with it, and if they died with the yo-yo, they lost the yo-yo. You couldn't get another one. So over time, you don't really see many yo-yos in the game of like RS3 RuneScape, like the original RuneScape. And I've got one, so it's kind of cool to have. It might be one of my rarest game items. Probably is. I mean, just by nature of it being so old, and even it on top, not only is it an old item, but not many people have them because people could lose them and not be able to get another one. So, but anyway, I've been thinking about playing RuneScape again. Drop a 1-1 in the live chat if you would like me to play RuneScape and do some RuneScape streams. It's not really my thing, streaming RuneScape, unless I was like PKing. Drop a 1-1 in the live chat if you want me to do, or drop a 3-3-3 in the live chat if you would like me to do old school RuneScape PKing streams. Because I have the opportunity to build a brand new account for PKing, like a pure or something. Maybe do some magic stuff, maybe get ancients or something. I don't know. But I see a lot of 1-1s in the live chat, so people do want that. It wouldn't be on Copper Cab. It wouldn't be Copper Cab with a 0. I would be doing it on my account Redhead. Just Redhead. Just like the word Redhead, which is technically what I am. The proper word for a ginger is Redhead. R-E-D-H-E-A-D. No spaces. You can even find the Wikipedia page or the Merriam-Webster dictionary. Like, the word, like, Redhead's a word. Just no spaces, just Redhead. And I actually have that name. You might even consider it like a rare username. And I have the name Redhead. And that is, the account that I played on today a little bit. I actually did some mining, and I got my mining to level 31. South of Varrock, at the mines, south of Varrock, just mining iron with a mithril axe, and now I can use adamant pickaxe, So, I'll never, not that I'll never, but, I've been thinking about playing again. I've been thinking about playing RuneScape again. PK, what does PK mean? PK means player kill, or player killer, a PKer. So that would be like going into the area where you can kill people, which is called the Wild, and which is like a large portion of the north side of the entire game world map is called the Wilderness, or the Wild, and that's where you can fight other players, and if you kill them, you get what they have on them, like their armor, or their money. If they're carrying money, I don't know why they would carry money unless it's like a stake to match, and they set it up for that reason or something. But I don't know. I think it'd be cool. I've never really done PKing like that competitively. I do know a little bit about PKing, but not a lot. I'd have to kind of educate myself, maybe watch some videos on PKing and like what certain forms are, like what's the best kind of account for PKing. But yeah, I think it'd be cool. Copper Cab PKing streams. I've never done PKing like that, and it's been a really big community for as long as I can remember on RuneScape. Like I remember when RuneScape went from classic to RS2, which is what people call old school RuneScape. Like, I remember walking around the libraries and vaguely, like, I remember seeing people standing like on RuneScape Classic, like in Lumbridge or like Varrock. I think one particular spot, one of the computer screens, I think the guy was wearing a magic wizard hat. I remember that blue wizard hat, and I think they had a green skirt or a pink skirt and I think it was in the clothing store in Varrock, where you can buy a pink skirt and a blue wizard's hat. So that seems pretty, like, it's probably where that person was, but I don't remember. But I remember when RuneScape 2 started, and like it was like a big announcement, like, you know, the release of RuneScape 2 beta or whatever, RS2, 3D graphics now. You can walk around, and like your characters it's like a new model for RuneScape, and they like had like on the very top they had like a whole page where like they were like previewing the new graphics, and like they had a little GIF of like the spider crawling like the 3D spider for RuneScape 2. And now it's considered old school. Like RuneScape 2 is like, that's OSRS, like those graphics. And it's very nostalgic. You know, old school RuneScape's very nostalgic and it's very charming. And I haven't played it really a lot. And I'll just say straight up that CopperCab, my account CopperCab, with a 0, that I had many 99s on, got hacked, unfortunately, a long time ago, and I had a lot of really good stuff on it, which sucks. Fortunately, I didn't have my blue party hat. Yes, I had a blue party hat at one point, as well as 3rd Age armor. I had a 3rd Age plate body on RuneScape 3, like, and this is a while back. Like, these are very, very, very expensive items. 3rd Age, forget about it. A blue party hat, it's the most expensive item in the game, and one of the rarest items in all of gaming in general that you can trade and stuff. Like, people spend, I think a blue party, I don't know what it's worth these days, but a blue party hat, well, not yes, but like a blue party hat is worth, like, I don't know, maybe 1,500 USD, maybe more than that. I don't know, a long time ago. But anyway, I got rid of my blue party hat, and I got rid of some stuff, and so I didn't, you know, get hacked for a blue party hat. That would have sucked. But it's whatever. I mean, look, you know, it's whatever. It just sucks that, like, it's one of the reasons why I don't really want to play RuneScape 3. I like RuneScape anymore, because I don't want to start over. Like, that's just lame. RuneScape does actually follow me. The official RuneScape Twitter follows me on Twitter. They don't even follow that many people, but they follow me. Anyway, and I have had interactions with them privately, like in the DMs of Twitter, with like actual JMods. So I do know some people at Jagex, kind of, and I could reach out to them and be like, hey, I'm verified on Twitter, and like probably some people at Jagex probably still know me. I could be like, hey, I need some help getting my account back, like, even if it was like cleaned of its stuff. I just don't want to start over again, skill-wise, you know what I mean? If I wanted to play RS3, but I don't know, I just kind of don't really care. That's why I haven't bothered to try and really recover my account, because it's whatever. I'm 29. It's fun. It's a fun game. It's mostly nostalgic now, more than it is fun. But I've been wanting, for some reason, to start on old school RuneScape, OSRS, because it's more nostalgic, and it's like, those are the graphics I remember. And I played RS3, like I played RuneScape as it evolved, graphics wise and all that stuff. So it's not like the new graphics, I don't like them, like whatever. But I don't know, something about OSRS is like has some charm to it, and some simplicity of just mining in Varrock and going and PKing on OSRS. So, and I think correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure even more people play OSRS, ironically, than RS3, like the newest version. I think more people play OSRS. OSRS active players. Let me see here. Let's see here. So currently, it's rank 4 out of 136 of all MMOs, old school RuneScape specifically. If this website is any indicator, it's number 4 out of 136 tracked MMOs in terms of aggregate server and player population. So, pretty fucking dope. Pretty fucking dope. Yeah. Pretty active player base. But I'm pretty sure OSRS has way more active. It says estimated daily players, MMO stats, 1.2 million. 1.2 million. Oh, sorry. 1.3 million. OSRS, Old School RuneScape. Released 9 years ago, February 13th. Well, really re-released. 33.2 million players. Okay. 1.3 million daily. That's a lot of people. Possibly a lot of viewers if I'm making content on the game. I don't really intend on doing it that much or like that, but I'm not going to become a RuneScape YouTuber. I'm not going to do that. I'm doing what I'm doing. Trust me, you guys are going to see September 1st. Or not guys, all you people. I don't want to talk in gender-specific terms like that, saying you guys are going to, I don't want to offend any of the female viewers or non-binary people. But anyway, pretty cool. So yeah, again, if you'd like to see some OSRS content as opposed to RS3, but like Old School RuneScape stuff, drop a 333 in the live chat if you'd like to see that. And anyway, MD Links has been a member of the Rotten X for 3 months in a row. Look, bro, you support the simps since you are one. Just wait for me to get ready, and don't forget your monkey suit. Ranga boy. Ha ha. What the fuck does that mean, MD Links? What are you even talking about? I'm not a fucking simp. Stop calling me one. It's not funny. No one's laughing. Probably but you. Stupid. You're probably not even laughing. Do you even have a sense of humor? Who cares if you do? And don't forget your monkey suit, Ranga boy. First of all, don't call me Ranga boy. Okay? Don't even use the term boy. That's actually kind of racist. And don't say monkey suit either. That's like offensive and problematic. Very fucking rude. Sick. Sick people making sick comments for sick reasons. Harry.
Gingers have no friends and no one will have sex with them. They come out at night, they creep and crawl. Who does God hate most of all? Gingers. Who should have never been born? Gingers. Who's adopted? Gingers. Who belongs with floating turds in the fucking toilet bowl? Gingers.
I am cow. I am cow. I am cow.
Excuse me.
Hear me moo.
Have I ever played Rust? No, I can play Rust. I played it briefly. I haven't really played it. I think I even played it on stream once, very briefly. Not long enough to like properly play it. Is Rust a good game, y'all? Drop a 111 in the live chat if you want me to play Rust. Should I try it out now? I could try it out now. I didn't really have a specific class. I just really wanted to. I'm just really excited about my project coming out September 1st. Anyway, basic chat. You ever play Rust? I could play Rust if that's something y'all would like to see. Drop a 111 if you'd like to see that. Let's see here. Hold on 1 second. Boom. There we go. Brian Keener dropped a 111. Lovely. Not really. T. That's an interesting name. You just have the channel name T. Is that a board 8? Do you have a board 8, T? If so, it's pretty cool. Anyway, Alex Jones said, I know that you're bisexual, and congrats. Now that they are making the freaking frogs gay, says Alex Jones, you can go to their night raves on a swamp and place a frog in each one of your balls without them getting annoyed. Take some shrooms and have a nice gay rave with some frogs. What do you want me to say to that? Like, what the fuck? What kind of a comment is that? A gay rave in a swamp with some frogs in my balls taking shrooms. Who the fuck comes up with comments like this? It's just weird. No, I'm not putting frogs in my balls. That makes no sense. You can't put frogs in your balls. And even if you could, I wouldn't do that. Even if you could, I wouldn't do that. It's fucking weird. Anyway, moving on. Don't be a homophobe. And I don't know why you're calling yourself Alex Jones. You're clearly not Alex Jones. I think he's caught up in some stupid trial he's in. Not stupid trial. He's stupid. Not the trial, but anyway. Alex Jones is an idiot. And you probably are too for emulating him or making your name to be his. I don't know why someone would want to be Alex Jones. Kind of weird if you ask me. Like, whatever though. Okay, here I'm gonna put a little poll in the live chat, okay? Just out of curiosity, because now I'm a little curious. Which game would you like to see me stream more? Question mark, okay? OSRS, old school RuneScape, okay? Rust, which Giga Chat has mentioned. GTA 5 RP, because I've got 5M now. I could actually, I've never been on a GTA 5 RP server, so that'd be cool. I've never done that before. I could actually like stream my first moments joining one and see how that goes. But so GTA 5 RP is I think a good option. And also another one would be Spider-Man. Why not? That's a game I actually want to play, and I'm excited on PC. Okay. So I just put that in the live chat. I put that poll out so you can go and vote. I think all 4 of those options are not offensive. Like, I think that they're all cool. I guess. I don't really know about Rust. But, so yeah, if you guys want to go and vote, you don't have to vote. I'm not going to be bothered if you don't vote. Just an interesting, just a way for you to vote, you know, democracy. And you can, as a group, tell me which you would prefer to watch me play the most. I think GTA 5 RP would be kind of interesting because I would have to RP, and I'd have to kind of, in a way, act, which I don't do. I know a lot of people think that I act, but I don't. I mean, I can act, like, as a joke, maybe. But I'm not really like an actor per se. But I know the GTA 5 RP would require you to have some kind of acting. You know, you act out scenarios, you RP scenarios. I would get actually annoyed though if somebody were to like rob me. So that's one reason I wouldn't want to play GTA 5 RP in general. Because like, what if I want to RP being a social justice warrior? Or maybe I RP being a protester, and then somebody RPs killing me, or like hurting me, or kidnapping me. That would be awful. Like, I wouldn't want to be kidnapped. I don't want that kind of stuff. That could be triggering for some people. I don't know, but you know, it seems a bit weird to do. But I could do it. I could do GTA 5 RP if that's what y'all really wanted me to do. It does seem to be the one that's winning right now. I don't know why. More Alt F4, more Cuckold Simulator, and another sleeping stream. I already beat Alt F4. I beat that game. You know, it'd be fun if Getting Over It, because I actually got over it. I beat Getting Over It. I don't know how. That game was fucking ridiculous. I could play that again, but it's pretty. That game is very annoying. Like, that game is so fucking annoying. Getting Over It is ridiculous. It's a very hard game. Like, if you've never played Getting Over It, I would say don't play it. I would suggest don't play it, because it's so frustrating. It's not that it's so frustrating. It's not that. It's actually not that frustrating. It's just like, when you get real high up in that game, and then you fall down, it's just like, ugh, you know. But, anyway. What is this now? Okay, so GTA 5 RP seems to be the overwhelming winner. Again, if you haven't voted and you want to go vote, you probably could still vote. Second place is Rust. Here, let me put it on screen. Second place is Rust. Spider-Man is only getting 9%. That's in last place. That's one of the games that I really want to play. But I'll probably just play that in my free time when I'm not streaming and stuff, so I can probably enjoy it more and like listen to the cutscenes and stuff without having people talk over the fucking cutscenes with a robot. So I'll probably be glad that didn't win. So I can enjoy that on my own. GTA 5 RP would be a good one for streaming. But that could be annoying when I've got people. Like, if I did one of these like streams, I would like it if people would not use the robot or just comment in general. Like, I know it seems silly, like, oh, don't send Copper Cab money, like, essentially, right? But that's not exactly what I mean. I just mean, like, what if I'm RPing and something happens and I'm having to pay attention, or maybe I'm a hostage for a heist or some fucked up scenario that I don't think I'll be a part of. But you know, because I'll tell on them. Maybe I should. Wait. I could be a cop. I could be a cop on GTA 5 RP. They have cops, right? They have like cops. What if I could be a police officer, but the best police officer of all? Interesting. What if I started my own RP server? I could do that. I could start a GTA 5 RP server. Drop a 555 in the live chat if you would join a GTA 5 RP server that I started, you know? I'd have to find people to moderate and like actually be like mods that wouldn't abuse that, like mod powers and stuff and spawn items and shit. I could start a RP server, my own. Social Justice RP. GTA SJ. GTA SJW. GTA SJW. GTA SJW. Or STA, you know. Social Justice Theft Auto. I don't know. That could be fun. That could be fun. Or Copper, or GTA Copper, you know, Grand Theft Auto, Copper mode, Copper edition, you know. That'd be fun to get some cool graphic, like get Aubrey to make a cool graphic with like for the logo, like with the font, like GTA with the name of the game or the server. Have like Copper Cab and Grand Theft Auto 5 graphic, like, you know, their style. I think GTA 5 has a certain art style. GTA 5 art style. Yeah, like that. I could have somebody do art of me in GTA 5 art style, you know? But like it'd be Copper Cab, it'd be Copper with like the beard. Holding up a fist. That could be fun. Interesting. So I need cops. I need to bring police officers on there. If Giga Chad plays, you could finally arrest him. I'll arrest him even outside of the fucking game. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I mean, who knows? Maybe one day. GTA SJW. I think that would be the name of the game. GTA SJW. Like, oh, dude, do you play SJW? That'd be fun. Instead of GTA, it's another 3-letter SJW. Social Justice Warriors. That'd be so fun. That'd be so fun. People have to start from the bottom and like work their way up money-wise and like get actual jobs in the game and stuff. This is a hilarious idea, says Protowrath. Copper drives like a maniac in GTA and IRL. No, I don't. I play wonderfully. I'll play, you know what? Drop a 111 in the live chat if you want me to play GTA right now. I play fucking fantastically. I don't know what you're talking about. I am a great gamer. I'm great at fucking games. I don't know what you're talking about, jackass. I know, look, guy, and just for those of you wondering, I know that I haven't been, like, streaming lately. I've been a bit off, health-wise, but I have gotten a lot better, like a lot better. And I will be streaming tomorrow, and in fact, I'm gonna stream 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. tomorrow, because I haven't done a UK stream in I don't know how long. I will be showing all the new pages in the big book tomorrow. I'm gonna get caught up on a few things tonight after the stream's over, and tomorrow I'm gonna get back to streaming properly, because I'm excited. Like, okay, I don't like a lot of you, but I still like you, in a way. Like, a lot of you are familiar. Like, familiar faces, familiar names. Even if I'm not a fan of you, I have seen you in the chat, and you know, it's like familiar names, and some of you have been around for a couple years now. So it's cool. It's like a big friend group, even though some of your friends are assholes and you don't like them, you know. But I've been very inconsistent, and I don't say things about myself that aren't amazing often, but I will say, even though I'm not perfect, I'm pretty close to it, but I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect, and I have not been good at keeping a streaming schedule, to the point that I probably lost a lot of credibility, at least amongst y'all, the stream crowd, you know, the CCM crowd, which I understand, and I don't guilt you for that. That's not your fault, obviously. I haven't streamed on time, and I don't keep a streaming schedule. There was a period of time where I did for a while, but that's in the past. There was a period of time where you couldn't pay me to be late for a stream. Does anyone remember that? I don't know if any of you would, but there was a period of time where I was on top of it. It was at the last apartment in Topeka, and you couldn't get me to be late. Like, I had reminders set, like alarms set. Maybe I should start doing that again, setting alarms for my streams, because I don't do that. Maybe I should just be like, okay, Google, set an alarm for tomorrow at 1:30 p.m.
You got it. Your alarm's set for tomorrow at 1:30 p.m.
So I have an alarm set now for tomorrow 1:30. It's that easy. I have a Google thing in here. So I should that'll give me 30 minutes to get ready for my stream. So I should just try to make better habits. But in terms of streaming. So Jeremy L remembers. Some of you remember, yeah. Titanium Taxi said yes, sir. GigaCat says I remember. So I remember when you were on the dot at 8. Yeah, there was a period. There was a period. I know some of you probably don't believe me, and understandably, I'm saying, like, I understand if you don't believe me, but there was a period, and maybe some of you are OGs and you remember. There was a period, like a solid amount, like there was a while, like where I would not be late for a stream, and I was there at 2 and 8 every fucking day, Wednesday to Sunday, not Monday or Tuesday, but I was every Wednesday or Sunday. And that's when I was doing the schedule, and I came up with the schedule every Wednesday through Sunday from 2 to 4 and 8 to 10. And that's when I was on top of it. So I was saying that, and I was on top of it. But I haven't been. I haven't been for a long time. I have not been on top of it. I have been off of it. The opposite of on top of it. I have been off of it. Not the opposite of on top of it. But anyway. But I just wanted to say that to let y'all know that I'm aware. And it's not like I'm ignorant, because I'm not ignorant. I am aware of that, and I am going to try to be better about keeping a schedule. So that's all I can do. I can just say that. I mean, I have to, at the end of the day, I have to show, not tell, right? You know, so I have to, like, earn back the trust of people, which is understandable. I mean, you know, that's understandable. You know, like, you don't, when you tell people you're going to do something over and over and you don't do it, naturally you start to lose credibility or trust. So yeah, at the end of the day, it's up to me to fix that, and you know, and to make that. I want to go like 3 weeks or so, 3 or 4 weeks where I don't miss a day, or I don't miss a stream. I'm on time, and I don't dip out super early, And if I'm not going to stream, at least I give somebody a heads up on Discord in the announcements. Like I tell y'all like hours in advance, unless there's like an emergency, you know. Like if I'm cold or if I'm sick or something, obviously, right? That's understandable. It is what it is. People have to watch out for everybody needs to watch out for their health. But like, you know, I shouldn't be lazy, you know. I should stream. Anyway, Dexter64 super chatted 5 and said, "Hey Copper, do you like the movie Wall-E?" That is one of the movies that I can't really remember that well. I don't even know if I finished it all the way through. Yeah. I know that it's like a little robot and there's like some people that are heavier on a ship. I don't think anyone should be fat shamed. But I don't really remember that movie that well. Anyway. But I'm sure it's good. Dexter64 super chatted 5 and said, "I love classical music better than today's music." Cool. And I love Wall-E better than Frozen. Well, that's cool. I mean, that's your opinion. You know, you're allowed to like different movies than other people. I wasn't super big on Frozen. I thought Frozen was a good movie, but I didn't like it just wasn't kind of like my demographic maybe. Maybe that's why it wasn't like looking to capture my demographic. So I was like, yeah, it's a good movie. It's a good animated movie. Like, you know, the kids seem to like that movie, right? You know, like your friend's cousin, little cousin or something loves Let It Go, Let It Go, you know. I mean, I guess, I don't know, but I'm just saying. It's Disney. They're good at what they do. They know what they're doing. They're good at writing amazing fucking jingles and great songs. So, you know, it's a Disney princess movie. Nothing wrong with that. I don't hate it. I don't love Frozen. It's just a good movie. And Wall-E, I don't really know that movie that well. I'm sure that's a great movie too. Pixar is great at what they do. For anyone who has a Disney Plus subscription, again, not sponsored, obviously. It'd be funny if Disney sponsors Copper Cap streams. That's totally not the same demographic. I mean, I guess. Anyway, I don't know. I cussed a little bit, so I don't think that they would touch the streams. You know what I mean? That's what made me laugh. But yeah, no, Disney Plus is, if you like documentaries, I love like a good documentary. There's a couple I would suggest, and a lot of people don't know. If you don't know me, you don't know me. That's fine. But I'm really good. Like if I know you, I'm pretty good with recommendations. I don't give them out that super often. But if you're a fan, I'll say if you're a fan of documentaries, if you're a fan of crime, kind of conspiracy documentaries, like things that you might not know a lot about, but watching it you can get interested in it, like a well-produced documentary, because that's what a well-produced documentary could do, right? Like you could know nothing about the subject, you could know nothing about it, you could have no interest in it, and as soon as you watch it, if it's very well produced and like it's got good production value and it's like it got a compelling narrator possibly, or like interesting talking heads that know about it, or they were there for whatever the documentary's on, you know, it can get you interested and get you like, wow, this is interesting, and then you leave knowing more about it too. Well, there's two documentaries. One's on Netflix, one's on Disney Plus. On Netflix, there's a great documentary if you're into like urban legends, and it is on DB Cooper. Drop a 111 in the live chat if you know anything about DB Cooper. If you've ever been interested in the legend, really, of DB Cooper. It's a legend. Like, if you like mysteries that haven't been solved, in the day of the internet, in the age of the internet, in the age of social media, in the age of information being freely available online, for the most part, there's, like, not many secrets. Other than, like, obviously things like Area 51, yada, yada, yada. You know, like, high-up government stuff, you know, blah, 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 classified shit. There's not really many public urban legends that haven't been solved. The identity of Banksy. Who's Banksy? Who's that graffiti artist? Nobody knows. Nobody really knows. Who is the creator of Bitcoin? Takamura? Is that his name? I forget his name. The Satori something Oshi? I forget the handle that the person who we don't know went by. But there are certain mysteries that haven't been solved. You know, Bigfoot. You know, you got your Bigfoots, your Loch Ness monsters, Nessie. Well, I'll tell you this. Yeah, plain guy, money. Jam said. The man, it's a gentleman, hijacked a plane, hurt nobody on it, apparently was actually very polite, got $500,000 at the time, a lot of money, and jumped out of the plane in the night, in the rainy night. It was storming, apparently, with a parachute. Very clever guy. And apparently was like super nice or something. I don't know if super nice, but like watch the documentary. I mean, there's like animated recreations. There's like super well produced, and it's one of those documentaries that's like an episode thing, like chapter 1, episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. Disappeared. They never found the money. They never found the person. Obviously, could never identify him. There's theories, but in this documentary, I'm not spoiling it. In the documentary, it's not one of those where it's like they try to like clickbait you, like, oh, we're gonna show you something incredible like a treasure, and then they don't really find it by the end of it. You're like, what the fuck did I waste my time watching this for? like one of those alien movies that's like, we're gonna find out if aliens are real in this documentary. Watch, and then at the end, you're like, what the fuck? We just saw some like little thing in the sky, you know. In the documentary, they have a sit-down interview with hidden cameras with somebody that they make a compelling case is D.B. Cooper. And they show when they were younger in the pictures, and they tell the story of like they have a group of people that they've narrowed it down to. And it's like they go through each one kind of type thing, or they'll say why it isn't these people, like certain things don't line up, but then there's like the people that are like lines up. They had military training. They knew this. They knew how to do this. They had a reason to do it, like a vendetta against the government, you know, money or something. Like, oh, it would be really bad if I used my special skills to do something to get back at y'all. Like, there's great documentary. Look up who is D.B. Cooper, where are you? Yeah, D.B. Cooper, where are you? 2022. Season 1. Take the money and jump. Innocent men. Don't hide in storage bins. Episode 3. Seeing Jesus in the Toast. Like, these are great. It's a great documentary. There's that one. I'll show you a trailer. Oh, there's a full episode on National Geographic from 4 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago, 863,000 views. Here's the trailer for the here's the trailer for the documentary that I'm telling y'all about, I think.
D.B. Cooper.
D.B. Cooper.
D.B.
D.B. Cooper.
D.B. Cooper.
Walking to an airport back then was like walking into a supermarket.
Put down $20 and you got a flight. That was pretty much it.
That is what Cooper did that day.
The hijacker, carrying a briefcase which held explosives.
He asks for $200,000 and 4 parachutes. Once his demands have been met,
jumps out of a damn jet in the middle of the night. I mean, there's just something kind of badass about that.
When he got on a plane last night, he was just another passenger, but today, master criminal.
He was a kind of a god.
I think he's one of the slickest cats that ever walked on the face of the earth.
He is this anti-hero, individualist figure.
We don't know who he is or was, where he came from, or where he went.
This is a case that questions who you are, what you believe, what you want to believe, and what really happened.
Anybody with a laptop can feel like they're investigating.
The best work in the case has been done recently by citizen sleuths.
My team has no doubt we have found D.B. Cooper.
This is an interesting part of the documentary. This scene here that they're talking about, that they have no doubt they found him. It's an incredible documentary, y'all. It, like, seriously, if you like unsolved mysteries and like documentaries on things, and there's no violence really, it's an interesting thing because he became like a folk legend, like Paul, you know, like Paul, is it Paul Bundy, or not Paul Bundy, like, you know, the guy who chops down trees, and like, it's like he became like this figure, a person became a legend like that, the legend of D.B. Cooper, and like they didn't hurt, almost like a modern day Robin Hood-esque story. And it's like that person got away and they never got found. And it's like maybe out there somewhere exists DB Cooper. Like maybe somewhere out there there's this mysterious person living a normal life. Who knows? And nobody knows but them that a long time ago they jumped out of a fucking plane in the middle of the night with $500,000 in a briefcase, with wearing sunglasses and a black suit, like something out of MIB, like Men in Black, or like Mission, like a fucking secret agent, or like a Marvel movie. It's like a fucking like James Bond type shit. It's crazy. It's an interesting documentary, and it's on Netflix. If you have Netflix, it's on there right now, I think. Check it out. And it's just recently come out, 2022. It's pretty fucking cool. It's pretty fucking cool. And this is just one. So, and I got this. There's this one that I'd recommend. Here, I'll let there's only like less than a minute, I think, left. I'll let it play out.
You won't believe how my team has no doubt we have found DB Cooper. You won't.
Like, it's less. Sorry, disregard those comments. What I mean is, like, it's a great. Anyway, some of you might not like that kind of stuff, and that's fine.
Believe how crazy it gets.
Every piece of this story is controversial. Every fact is not quite the fact that you think that it is.
This case is one of the most interesting things that I participated in the FBI. It endures.
There are new suspects all the time, but there's no direct link to any of them.
Focus on the facts.
This case forces you to question your own sanity.
Why did you run, Bob, if you're not guilty?
We have over 100 pieces of evidence.
The treasure's too great. It's too...
That guy that they're saying, why'd you run, Bob, if you're not guilty? That's a crazy episode. That guy, and they sit down and talk to him. I'm not gonna spoil it. It's pretty cool though. It's not gonna like bait you on. Like everybody walks away, they never really get the interview. They just like they don't get to talk to him. He avoids them or something. Like the ambush interview. No, they actually interview him. Like he sits down. Not on camera. Like it's on camera. They don't go and sit with him like in a room with cameras, but they meet up with him at that place that they're at. They get to sit down with him and they tell him the deal of like, we're gonna get you. We got movie rights. We got a production company that wants to know your story. They want to do a movie on you. I think they'll pay you $1 million cash or something. You're not gonna go to jail for like that crime that happened 30, 40 years ago. You're not gonna go to jail for it. We'll have an agreement thing. Like if you just admit that, if you fess up, they're asking him to snitch on himself, and possibly get $1 million. Like the guy has like a contract ready to hand to him. They just want him to say that he's DB Cooper because he's like a lot of things line up. A lot of things line up, and he's sus as fuck. And he's one of a group of people. It's not just him though. And they have like FBI people that do like professional makeup for like disguise for like agents and stuff. They're like, who's to say his hair color was that? Who's to say he was this old? Maybe he had makeup on to make himself look a little bit older. Like, why wouldn't you? Like, one of the clever things that DB Cooper apparently did is that he had somebody in the back with him, like not a hostage, but one of the stewardess. Apparently, he was a pretty nice guy. Apparently, other than robbing a fucking plane, but he was like polite or whatever, and like Anyway, I think one of the things that he did was when he asked for parachutes, he asked for 4 parachutes. Because if he asked for just one parachute, they'd probably just give him a dummy parachute, one that would not be working, and he would fall and possibly die. But he had the foresight apparently to ask for multiple parachutes, so then the police and everyone there would think he's going to take hostages with him, so they can't risk giving him a dummy parachute that wouldn't open, because he might put that one on one of the hostages. So all of them are going to work because they don't want to accidentally give a faulty parachute possibly to a possible hostage. Like things like that. You know what I mean? Like having the foresight. It's dastardly. He's still a bad guy. He's still robbing, the government or whatever, but it's like that's a pretty brilliant thing to think, very fucking clever to think like, oh, if I just ask for one parachute and the money, they're gonna give me a fucked up parachute and I'll fall and then they'll know where I'm at. But no, I'll ask for a few more. He took no hostages. Apparently. Nobody got hurt, not a single person. Let all the hostages go, by the way, except I think there was a stewardess that just was on the plane anyway. And so they couldn't just storm the plane. It's ridiculous. Jumps out middle of the night in the storm over California somewhere in the near the woods. Disappears in the night. Nobody ever sees him again. It's a very interesting documentary. Very, very cool. It's like one of those like, damn, I've watched and now I can't watch it for the first time again. You know what I mean? It's like you're like sitting there. It's like great for eating while you're eating food or something. If you're not eating with your family or something, you just want to sit down and watch something while you eat. It's just like, DB Cooper, where are you on Netflix?
Too good a story.
Cooper's f***ing dead.
I know who he is in my heart.
You're sucked into the Cooper vortex.
And the production value like this is very like 1970s, kind of like Catch Me If You Can. The intro credits for Catch Me If You Can with the little dun-dun-dun-dun. Like they have like a really neat little intro jingle, like intro song, theme song for DB Cooper, and it's very like 70s spy with like graphics and stuff, like artistic like silhouettes of people and stuff. Very like, it's just good production. And they have like little animations like that sometimes, and like talking heads from some investigators, and they have like scenes and shots like what he looked like, or like when he's sitting on the airplane, they have like an actor. They have like a live action recreation too. Very cool. Jeremy said he robbed it in a polite way. Yeah, Imagination said, dude sounds rad as fuck. A lot of people in the documentary have painted him to be like a folk hero, because he didn't. And a lot of the interviews, and they show a lot of interviews from the 70s, like when it happened. And people are like, I think he's fucking awesome. Like, I think he's far out. Like, he's rad. Like, they're using 70s slang. Like, he's a fucking far out dude. Like, you know, like, what's to not like about him? I mean, man, stuck it to the government. You know, this is the 70s, too. 70s. So it's like there's already that kind of, like, stick it to the man thing. So, and because he didn't hurt anyone, apparently. He didn't kill anybody, didn't hurt anybody, didn't threaten people. He's just like, hey, read this note. And it's like, I've got a bomb, blah, 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 blah. I want this money, and I want this. And he's, like, polite or something. Like, and he just fucking jumps. Just jumps out of a plane. Imagination says, I'll have to do a deep dive, DB Cooper, in the next couple days. It's a mystery. It's one of those mysteries, man. It's one of those mysteries that hasn't been solved. And that's just kind of it's interesting because, like, and apparently there was like a cigarette there was left because he was smoking. Like there was a cigarette butt left from him. Some money has been found. It was found on a beach in a river nearby. And one of the people that in the movie that they talk to is like one of the suspects goes to one of the people in the documentary, like the talking heads, and they're like, and this guy told me that they're gonna find this money on this day at this location. He's like, you see those two hippies over there? Like the guy's talking to his friend who could be DB Cooper. And the friend says to the guy who's talking in the documentary, he's like, yeah, my friend says, you see those two hippies over there across from the other end of the bar? They're going to, in a couple days, they're going to be on the news because they're going to find this certain amount of money, like percentage of it, by the bank of the river. Because apparently, I guess he's going to like tell them something that doesn't give himself away, but like says, hey, I thought I heard something about some money in her and something. So, and that's meant to make it look like, apparently, I don't know, I'm not trying to misquote the documentary, but I think maybe the reason for that was to make it look like he died and he didn't get away. And so they would kind of stop searching for him even more to kind of throw everybody off and throw off because it's such a big location, like the forest that he jumped out of the plane over. And so it's like just really skewers the fucking, like, where could he have even landed, kind of thing. It makes it really even harder to find him. But and apparently, and then they're like, and sure enough, less than a week later, the news, DB Cooper money, blah blah blah, found, like not the entire money amount, just a small bit of it. The only money that's ever been found was found on the bank of a river in California or somewhere, I forget where. But it's weird. And apparently DB Cooper is also, or Dan Cooper is actually, the name was Dan Cooper, and then some reporter misquoted and made it DB, and then that name stuck and caught on. But Dan Cooper is a Canadian comic book, Dan Cooper comic, and in the comics, Dan Cooper was a plane person that jumped out of planes. Dan Cooper is the Canadian comic strip from back in those days, before it took place, apparently. And so some people have thought that he's a Canadian because he gave his alias the name of a Canadian French comic, Dan Cooper. See the Canadian flag up there? And I guess the guy was like a hero and jumped out of planes or something. Like that right there. There's another one of him or them jumping. Isn't that weird? Isn't that wild? So who knows? Obviously it wasn't the person's actual name. But like again, it's like that's just one of those things. And if you watch the new Loki show, or not new anymore, but the show Loki on Disney Plus, there was a clip where Loki is DB Cooper. Like it's like a common popular myth there.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Is there anything else I can do for you, sir?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
They hand him a note. And like the guy was wearing like a suit.
Yes, Mr. Cooper.
You might want to take a look at that note. I have a bomb.
The guy apparently had shades on and a suit.
Failed to see how this has any relevance or bearing. See you again someday. You better be ready.
So that's like one of the that's Marvel just having fun with it and being like, oh, the reason that they never found him was, Loki, and they got the Bifrost or whatever. So it's just a joke. That's just a joke. Obviously, it's just a show movie, but like DB Cooper and pop culture. Anyway. But speaking of Disney Plus, the other documentary I wanted to tell y'all about was the one called it's on ILM. Another documentary that I wanted to not suggest or recommend, but just tell you. I'm not recommending these really, but there's the documentary on Disney Plus now on ILM, which is Industrial Light and Magic, and it shows y'all all the stuff. It's called Light and Magic on Disney Plus. And it's out on Disney Plus.
Visual effects create the magic that makes people want to go to the movies. Movies are special effects.
We start with an
Anyway, they show the history. They show the story of ILM, which is like that's the company, the special effects production company that George Lucas started when he did Star Wars, so that they can make Star Wars, because they had to invent machines to do special effects that hadn't been done before, and that's a pretty great documentary as well. And there are episodes too on Disney Plus, not Netflix, but Disney Plus, and George Lucas is interviewed, obviously, all kinds of people. And if you ever watch the making of the Star Wars prequels and things like that, the behind the scenes making of documentaries, you might recognize some people. I think Duck Chang, I forget, is that his name? I don't remember, but anyway, great documentaries. I haven't even finished that one yet, but I'm probably going to pretty soon here. Maybe not, I don't know, but yeah, it's cool. And I'm gonna tell you another thing, which is a little silly, but there's another video that a YouTube video I would say, if you like RuneScape and you like documentaries, RS Will Miss It recently put out 6 days ago. I'm not subscribed to him or anything, but 6 days ago, check out the thumbnail. They put out a documentary, an hour-long documentary on the Falador Massacre, which happened in RuneScape back in 2006 with Duriel321. That is a well-produced documentary. The intro is ridiculous. Let me show you the intro of this documentary. I'm not going to play it, obviously, but look at how they did the intro. Check this out. Like, if you like RuneScape and you were around back in the day, like, you know.
Events like the Falador Massacre in 2006 will forever be a part of RuneScape history.
A ticket came in that said someone's running around Falador killing people.
The Falador Massacre is one of the most well-known events to have ever happened in RuneScape.
Bro, there's open world PvP. People are getting killed outside your house.
This is Duriel 321.
One of the most extreme versions of bug abuse was the Falador Massacre.
In a way, this video doesn't need an introduction. The 6th of June 2006, the Falador Massacre. One of the most infamous glitches in RuneScape history. The day that the most popular free MMO in the world saw players cut down in cities, in places they had always thought were safe. The official documentary, the official history book, its own space on Wikipedia, even being canonized in the lore and having official in-game events to commemorate the 10-year anniversary. People have talked about and referenced the massacre extensively. Heck, you've probably already watched a mini-documentary about it before. So what else is there to say on what is probably the most documented event in RuneScape's long history? What can I tell you that countless of YouTube videos and player interviews haven't already? Well, I never make a video unless I can tell you something new on the topic. And after months of collaborating with Jagex themselves, getting the inside scoop, and diving through every other piece of media made about the massacre, we're finally ready to give you the whole story. Time to buckle up and bank your items, because it's time to unravel the 16 years of history that have piled up since the events of the Falador Massacre.
Look at this intro, and look what he does here. Or not he, but like the production. So the intro here, it has like the current day city with all these white flowers, like it's like a memorial thing. And then they take clips from the original YouTube videos of the actual Falador Massacre event, and then they overlay it. It's a very simple effect, a very simple special effect. But then they line it up with the modern day city of Falador. That's just like an interesting thing, like you would see like in an actual documentary, like on the History Channel or something. That's just the intro. Look at that. There's Remington. There's Remington. There's Falador. Look at that. It's a, and then they do it in chapters too in the documentary. Chapter 1, the Construction King. And it tells the story of like how things actually happened. They have interviews with J-Mods. This is a dope documentary. You know what I'll even do? I'm going to link this in the live chat. I don't normally do this, but I'm going to link this in the live chat. When you guys have free time, if any of you are fans of RuneScape, if you grew up with RuneScape, if you remember the Falador Massacre like I do, like when it actually happened back in 2006, like this is an interesting thing. I'm going to link it in the live chat, and I'm going to pin it. Even if you're not a big fan of like RuneScape, or like if you know MMOs, this is like one of the all-time MMO bugs that was abused, and of course Duriel 321 was at the center of that. And like they explain the story in like such a way where it's like that documentary does such a good job, and it's like, damn, it's good. It's very well produced. They have like good effects, and like they have like the recreations, and it's just like it's just well done. It's really a well done thing. And so that's another one that I would say check out if you like that kind of thing. And anyway, those are 3 cool things. So that documentary, the ILM Disney documentary, and the DB Cooper documentary. If you guys want something to watch while you're eating, and you're interested in those kinds of things, check it out, or don't.
I'd love penis, cause I fancy one, anyone.
Hey, hiya, Copper. I'm sorry for delay as didn't get a notification, but I just wanted to say a few things. First, apologize for being mean to Satirist, as that wasn't very nice earlier and it really hurt her feelings, which isn't cool. Continued next.
Shut the fuck up!
I've come in my pants.
Shut the fuck up!
I can smell penis.
Hey Copper, As
hey, why is
someone
everyone
who's
suddenly
sniffed you,
abusing
you
the
smell
bots?
like burnt
what the fuck happened
breadcrumbs
here?
with ginger ale. You smell just as good as the sniff.
I smell like burnt breadcrumbs with ginger ale.
That... See if you copper, please.
How would that
Cooper,
even smell?
please.
First of all, I've used the toaster. Excuse me. I'm talking ginger ale. I have used. I'm talking. I'm talking right now. I have used the toaster many times. Don't make sex jokes. Ginger ale. I don't know what the fuck. Breadcrumbs.
So Greg's
or not breadcrumbs.
vagina.
Pardon me. Joe Biden. Joe Biden. I don't smell like breadcrumbs with ginger ale. I've used the toaster many times. I don't smell like breadcrumbs, jackass. I know what bread.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do with my mouth. Alright? I'm gonna put your cock in my mouth, and I'm gonna bite it up, big!
Go Green Wave. Cooper Spaz Boy Eskimo. Why do you get so mad? Calm down sometimes.
Hey! Excuse me. Excuse me. Dr. Cabby Boy. Don't call me a boy. I'm taking my... Don't use the fucking E word. Why? Stop it. Parker Brown in the live chat. Is the DB Cooper one on Netflix? It is on Netflix, I'm pretty sure. DB Cooper, Where Are You? Is a documentary, and it's on Netflix right there. Watch show. Netflix. Very cool documentary. The DB Cooper one's a cool one. The ILM, Light and Magic, I think is what it's called. Light and Magic on Disney Plus. Another newer, I think it's a 2022 documentary. And that one. All three of those, I think, are 2022 released this year. Great material. Great material to check out while you're eating, or just like in your free time. Maybe you're like studying for a test or something. Or, well, I guess you wouldn't want to get distracted, but it's great stuff. Seriously, I mean, props, you know? Well, not props, but like whatever. Ginger ale's racist. Okay, Joe Biden, I don't smell like fucking breadcrumbs with ginger ale. Shut up and don't do sniff. Don't do the sniff comments. You're not sniffing me. Ginger ale is racist. Second, why did you ever let that fat fuck Chris Chan? Why would you ever think that fat fuck Chris Chan would represent me? Are you insane to think I'm a P word? You dirty Ginjamong. I never said you were a P word. What are you even talking about? Ginger ale's racist. What are you talking about? I would never say that. I never said that Chris Chan represented you. What are you talking about? You're making no sense right now. Drew me to oh, you're saying that my drawing of you. Are you saying that my drawing of you in the big book looks like Chris Chan? Which would say they would represent you. So it looks like from if your comment isn't, it looks like your comment is saying that you think that I drew like a Chris Chan version of you or something. First of all, don't fat shame. All right, jackass. I just drew an idiot. Okay? And that's what you looked like. And I'm not saying that's what you look like in real life. I don't know what you look like in real life. That's why if I knew what you looked like in real life, I would probably I would draw you and just make you look a bit more stupid than you probably already do. But don't fat shame. I don't know why you're bringing Chris Chan up or the P word. That's a weird thing to bring up. The fuck, no one said that about you, weirdo. Copper ate a penis. Copper, and they just spammed Copper ate a penis, and then they said the S word, so I'm not gonna read that. Dr. Cabby Boy, don't like that comment. Joe Biden being weird.
This is my happy song. I like to sing it all day long. I'll teach you the words.
Joe Biden.
Then you can
Excuse
sing
me.
along.
I am talking.
I can't wait for October 30 so I can give Cooper this turkey cake. But if you misbehave, I'm going to sniff your filthy,
You're
dirty,
not sniffing me! Shut up!
Unless you do
You're
something
not even Joe
special for
Biden!
me, I'll give you this
You're
big,
just
long
being annoying!
presidential pardon.
I don't need a pardon from you or anybody. Shut the fuck up. You're not even Joe Biden. Shut your fucking mouth. You're not sniffing me. I can't wait for, what is this, OC October 30 so I can give Cooper, my name is not Cooper, it's Copper. Why do I have to tell you all that so many times? Copper, I can give Copper this turkey cake. What the fuck is a turkey cake? Ew, gross. But if you misbehave, I'm going to sniff your filthy, dirty, unpolished ginger dough. I don't have an unpolished ginger. You know what? My head, okay, should not be referred to as a ginger dome. An unpolished ginger dome. Or filthy dirty. My head is not filthy or dirty. Fucking rude. And you're not sniffing it. You're never going to. I'm not doing anything special for you. I'll give you this big, long presidential pardon. Big, long. Why are you describing it like that? That sounds very sexual in nature. Like a sexual innuendo. And you're not getting in the window. Or not in the window, but like, you're not, no. Just shut the fuck up. No. Just no to your whole comment, Joe Biden. No to all of it. Stop. Just stop with the fucking comments like that. Anyway. See, like, we're having a pleasant conversation, and then people start inserting themselves. Not sexually. Their fucking comments, I mean. Like, I'm over here chatting about, like, some fun things. Like, I can talk about other things besides politics and stuff. Like, I'm over here talking about really cool documentaries, and I'm showing you guys some cool things. Guys and girls and all genders. I'm showing all of y'all these cool documentaries you can check out right now. And I'm not getting paid to shill or promote things. These are just things that I've seen recently that I thought were interesting, and, you know, I'd like to share the information. Well, not even share the information, just tell y'all about them. And, you know, we're having a good time. I'm excited. September 1st, we got a great project coming out. Not September. September. Not Semp. It's not S-I-M-P. It is S-E-P. September. September 1st. A great project. I'm very excited about it. You know what? Let's talk to some people in the Discord. I haven't done that in a long time. Everyone join the VC. I would normally have ended the stream by now, like 30 minutes ago. But let's I'm on stream. What the fuck does that even mean? There we go. We'll see if some cool people join the voice chat. Maybe nobody even will. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe some people are nice and they're respectful. Hello, Dark Reaper in the voice chat. Hello. Hello, SID. Hello, KGB. What are these? All these names of 3 letters. Hello.
Yo, how did I even join this server?
Yo.
You click the voice chat. That's how you join the voice chat. Do you not know how Discord works? Like,
like, I don't even know when did I even join this server.
I don't know. That's not a question for me. Hello, Dave. Hello, Cypress.
Oh, hey, Cooper, Hopper. Sorry.
That you got there. Good job. My name is not Pooper. Satirist, my name is not Pooper or Cooper. It's Copper. Good job. You finally arrived there.
What's up, Chunky?
You finally fucking figured it out, Satirist. Nobody in the live chat better fucking laugh either. It's not funny. I'm not Pooper Cab. My name is Copper. Copper.
No,
not Cooper. Right, Copper. Not Pooper. Not Poppy.
You're not Pooper.
It's Copper.
You're Chunky Cab.
No, don't call me Junky. What the fuck? What do you mean Junky Cab? Fucking random as
Chunky
shit.
Cab.
Shut up. Okay, you're not being funny. You're not being funny. Shush. Shush.
Chunky Cab.
Shush.
The Rangers are so stupid.
A genius is talking. Shush.
Copper, what do you think about
Shush, Tom Brady?
Like buying his flannel.
What?
Let's tell you something. Copper Cat is the Tom Brady of the trolls. I'm being honest with you.
What the fuck are you talking about? Just shut the fuck. Why do you all just talk about something that's actually like fun and nice? Like, let's talk about, you know, documentaries like DB Cooper. That's a fun one. Like, I can smile and have a good time, and we can laugh and have fun.
Okay, cool.
Shut the fuck up, Toasted! Shut the fuck up, or I'm gonna kick you out of the voice chat. I'm gonna kick you out of the voice chat. I'm gonna kick out anybody in this voice chat who says anything.
Hey, Copper, clean your toaster.
Anything negative or lying or rude.
Clean the toaster, boy. Yeah, Copper, clean that toaster.
You know, disregard those. You know what? Hey, disregard those comments. Disregard the comments. If y'all want to talk about things, I'm not going to censor your freedom of speech.
Yeah,
boy. Copper, I understand why you're angry.
And then I'm gonna server mute you.
Copper, you never censored
what happened
the
to
fact that
Bering?
you fucked the toaster.
Ginger's racist.
What happened to Bering?
What happened to Bering? I don't know. Go ask Bering. Go look at their channel. I don't fucking know.
Barry's
Why are you asking me about some dumb fucking bear? All right.
He's better than you. That's why.
If I wanted to know more about bears, I go to a forest.
Yogi.
Yogi
Can you
Bear.
please change my drawing?
Yogi Bear.
Yogi Bear.
Toasted. You're fine now. What? What about Yogi Bear?
Picnic baskets.
Why did you draw me as Chris Chan as a pedophile?
Give Glenn Quagmire his
All
flannel
of
back.
you, excuse me.
Just
Does
file.
anyone have anything intelligent to say?
I have something to say, Copper. I'm
Very intelligent.
Anybody have
Okay.
anything? Oh,
Okay,
hello,
I got
Ginger Ale is
it.
rich.
Orangus
Hello,
have
Ginger Ale is
soul.
ignorant. How are you doing?
Great.
Got him.
I got a question for you.
What's your question?
My question?
Why'd you berate Bering so much? Why don't you berate
Excuse me, hold on, I'm
Whoopi
being interrupted
Goldberg?
rudely.
I'm
One
gonna put
moment.
your
Hold
cock
on,
in my
everybody.
mouth, and I'm gonna bite it up.
Excuse me, Joe Biden.
If you're not going
Why-
to let me sniff your head, how about I
You're
get
not
the
going
dirty
to sniff
ginger
my
dome
head.
clean? Maybe I give
You're
your
not going to
fat
sniff my head,
ginger
you're not
bum a
gonna lick it
spanking
either.
for being a dirty little ranger.
Give your
Slurp,
fat ginger
slurp,
bum a
slurp,
spanking.
slurp, slurp,
You're not gonna
slurp, 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 slurp,
Excuse
slurp.
me? You're not spanking my bum. You're not spanking my ass, Joe. You think Joe's gonna spank? You think Joe's gonna spank my ass? It's not gonna happen. So don't even. So stop it. You're not spanking my ass, prick. Rude. You know, disregard all those comments. Whatever. Or don't. Or whatever. I don't know. Look, what I meant to say is Joe Biden is not going to be spanking my ass in any way. Now, I like Joe Biden. But Joe Biden, and I even say I love Joe Biden. And I voted Joe. You know, you got to vote for Joe Biden. Vote Joe, 2024. Listen, though. You're not going to spank me. You're not my daddy. And even if you were my daddy, you couldn't spank me. But no, you're not. You're not spanking me. Shut your fucking mouth. All right, unserver mute.
So empty
Let's
links.
see here. Where are we?
Hello,
everyone.
Finally, you unmuted yourself.
Finally, I unmuted myself. Yeah, I unmuted myself because I had a server mute and server deafen because some idiot, okay, using the name Joe Biden, was being smug and also rude, interrupting all of you. Really, not me. Y'all are mostly talking.
Nah, it was that bitch Whoopi
Maybe you can
Goldberg.
just admit that I'm correct here about Joe Biden and the fact that he just
What are you
sniffs
talking
everyone.
about?
He sniffs everyone, you know.
Joe Biden does not sniff everyone. Joe Biden's a decent and loving man and a wonderful father and a wonderful
And a
president.
very proboscis.
Maybe if you're, you know what?
Okay, you have to stop being a spoiled brat.
Joe
People have a hard
Biden.
time getting money.
Excuse me. I don't even know what half of y'all are saying because you're all talking over each other. Like Trump drones. You know what, y'all? If you're just gonna be rude, like, what's the point? What's the point? I'm trying to have a nice chat with y'all, a friendly chat.
Capper, we're sorry.
I am talking. I'm talking right now.
The hero was right. Right wing is the way to go. Fuck Whoopi Goldberg.
Nope, wrong. Whoopi Goldberg is an amazing actor.
No, she's a bitch.
Wait, talking about Copper. Whoopi
Don't you
Goldberg
call
is
Whoopi Goldberg.
anti-Semitic.
Don't you fucking
She's
call
anti-Semitic.
Whoopi Goldberg a bitch. If they
good
knighted people
question.
in America, if they knighted people like they do in the UK, you know, like Sir
I have a question
whatever,
for you.
Sir Barack Obama would be a knight. Barack Obama would be a knight.
When will you be giving Glenn
Whoopi
Quagmire
Goldberg would probably be a
his flannel
dame,
back?
like a female knight.
Goldberg's a wrestler, I thought.
Why can't women be knights as well? Why does the queen only knight men?
Can be, but Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi Goldberg can turn into a gumball.
Women should be knights too. Women should be knights as well.
We should
Copper
be
Cat,
knights.
no, Whoopi Goldberg is anti-Semitic, though,
I
right?
think they call her.
Yes.
I think they call women dames.
Yes.
She's
old.
Whoopi
She's
Goldberg, why do you
old.
support an anti-Semite? Why do you support
I don't
anti-Semite,
support
Whoopi?
anti-Semites. Don't put words. You know, you're not gonna. No,
she's
no, you're not
anti-Semitic.
putting words in my mouth or anybody's mouth. As far as
But
I'm
aren't
concerned.
Ginger saying
I'm not gonna do
Nazis?
that. First of all, I love Jewish people. First of all, I love Jewish people, and I've always said that. And I've had many Jewish friends, and especially, listen to me. Okay, why is someone laughing? What's funny about what I just said? I literally just said I'm not anti-Semitic. I love Jewish people. What's your problem? Are you an anti-Semite? Do you want to be canceled on Twitter? Because I'll cancel you right now. Watch your fucking mouth. These people are ridiculous. Nobody joined my Discord voice chat. Okay, please just spare yourselves. Anyway, discord.gg/cobbercab. Links in the bottom of the description if you do want to join the voice chat. Maybe a moderator can link the Discord in the chat.
Yeah, hashtag fuck your feelings.
Getting interrupted again. Joe Biden, stop interrupting the voice chat!
Like that again. Use my cardboard cutout and use me as a paddle.
No!
Yes. Do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again,
now you're
do
making
it
it
again,
sexual.
do it again,
now
do
you're
it
making it
again,
sexual,
do it
and
again,
no, I'm
do
not
it
going to do
again,
that.
do it again, do it again,
no, I said no! I said no. I said fucking no. You're making it weird and sexual, and so no. Shut up. No, Biden, because you're not Joe Biden. Shush. Jackass.
Stop.
Yo, guys.
Hello, I'm back now.
He's back. What a faggot.
Hello, voice chat.
No.
Okay, everyone, repeat after me. Hashtag fuck your feelings.
No, don't say that. Who's moaning in the voice chat? Can you not?
Yeah.
That was Lover 1 2 3.
Nobody moan in the.
Fuck your feelings.
That was Lover 1 2 3.
Feelings.
Well, kick him
Lover
out.
1 2 3.
Coppercat, by the way, so
Can we
you
spam
support,
the
you know what
N-word?
she said? You know she said the Holocaust
No, I
is not
don't.
about race.
You know what, Toasted? Do you want to be kicked from the server?
I don't.
Can we
Then
spam
don't
the
say that I
N-word?
support things I don't.
Also, Coppercat, but you know what she said about...
Toasted, I don't do that to you, so you shouldn't do that to me. Do you understand that concept of treating people nicely when they're not mean to you? Excuse me. Excuse me.
Stop moaning.
Excuse me, I'm talking.
I'm talking right now.
I'm talking right now. I'm talking. This is my Discord
I
server.
like that scream.
This is my Discord server.
talking.
Everyone,
Excuse me, there are
was all
16
ratio
people in the voice
copper.
chat right now. I need you all to try to not talk over each other, okay?
Excuse me, Volcano.
Okay, let's all ratio
BRB.
copper.
If
Jack
only
and
had a
Joe
mod
up
in
on
here.
health infection
If only there was a
water.
mod in here.
One moment.
Jack fell down and busted.
Okay, real quick, I want to just say, the poll, I remember that I had a poll running. Which game would you like to see me stream more? 143 people of you have voted in the last hour, and it seems like GTA 5 RP is winning. Okay, Google, what's 55% of 143?
55% of 143 is 78.65.
So, nearly 80 of you, of the 143 of you, voted for GTA 5 RP. So, I thought maybe I could do that. I do want to play OSRS still, but, so that might still be a thing that happens anyway. This is not the decider of what I play. I just wanted to do a poll to see what y'all would like me to play. So y'all could vote if you wanted to. But yeah, 56%. The other one was 17%, 13%, 14%. This one's 56%. So over half of you, nearly, definitely over half of you win a GTA 5 RP. So that could be a thing. That could be a thing. That could be a thing that happens.
Shit.
Hello.
Oh, you're back.
Oh, yeah. Everyone,
I'm back.
I'll start this.
Hello. What?
What's up?
Wait, Coppercat, I'm sorry for what happened to your
Fuck your
father, Alex
feelings.
Jones.
Hashtag
I must
fuck your
feel bad
feelings.
being stupid.
Alex Jones is not my fucking dad. Alex Jones is not my dad. Stop saying that.
Yes, he
Alex
is.
Jones is her dad.
No, he's not.
I actually know Alex Jones.
Wrong. Wrong.
Who's your daddy?
Not
Ginger
Alex
Ale's father.
Jones.
God, but no way you
It's
deny
Gabby.
this because he's being sued. You don't want to be attached to him because he's being attacked by the government and being sued for his free speech, right,
First
Coppercat?
of all,
Who's your
Alex
daddy?
Jones made heinous accusations apparently about something awful that happened, and so you know that you have freedom. You have freedom of speech, right? Okay, in America, sure, you have freedom of speech. No one's arguing that you don't have freedom of speech. But here's the thing though, you can say something awful and there can still be repercussions. Like you can tell your parents to go fuck themselves, but you still might get in trouble for doing that. Even though you have the freedom to say that, it doesn't mean that you should. It's called self-control. Let me serve you so I can talk. It's called self-control, folks. It's called being mature. Just because you can do something doesn't mean that you should. You can, in theory, go outside on the street right now and take a fat, hot shit right on the pavement. Do you do that, though? I mean, you can't. You have the freedom of doing that. But does it mean that you should? Or you can? Or that you should? No, it doesn't. And you might still get in trouble. Of course, that I think is against the law, so I'm not telling anyone to do that. I'm just saying, maybe that's a bad example. Like, you can say, I like the one where you, okay, so you can cuss out your parents. You have freedom of speech. But you still might get in trouble. You can say something awful. And there, by the way, there are laws like defamation of character, so you can't say whatever you want. There are things that you can't say. Like, you can't say heinous things about me, rude things about me, and get away with it. Totally. Like, if you said something really awful that was an outright blatant lie, I could sue you. That's not, like, just because you have freedom of speech doesn't mean you can't break a law with talking. Words can, there can be crimes. Like, you can get sued for defamation of character, for identity theft, like saying that you're somebody, impersonating a police officer, saying you're a police officer. You're saying you're a police officer to someone, and you're not. That's a crime. Like if you're actually trying to impersonate a police officer. Like you can not like freedom of speech. Oh, my freedom of speech. Sure, you have freedom of speech. No one's saying that you don't. Or at least I'm not saying that you don't have freedom of speech. I'm just saying that you can get in trouble for saying certain things. And if Alex Jones said something that was against the law or was committing some kind of defamation of character or harassment, like threats, it's illegal to threaten somebody. Terroristic threats, I'm pretty sure, is a misdemeanor. Maybe I don't know if it's a felony, but I'm pretty sure it's a crime. Freedom of speech. Threatening someone, still a crime. So sure, you have freedom of speech. You can say whatever you can say things, but like if you threaten somebody, that's still a crime. If you spread a lie that could cause problems for people, like I don't know what Alex Jones is going to court for. I know it has to do with Sandy Hook or something like that. Tragic. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to upset anybody. But I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about any of that. But like, I'm pretty sure that's something to do with what Alex Jones is in court for. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's about. Something to do with that. And that's messed up. And you shouldn't make mistakes. Like if you can't do the crime, if you don't want to do the time, don't do the crime kind of thing. Like, I'm not saying that he's gonna go to jail, but I'm just saying, like, you can still get in trouble for saying things. You can still get in trouble even if you have freedom of speech.
Do you love me? Do you want me? And
No.
Can we have a sniff session?
No, I don't love you. I don't want you.
TTS://
And no, we're not gonna have a sniff.
Sniff 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 sniff
No, we're not having it.
sniff
Is it still fucking? I can't stand the fucking bot.
I've
Is it
come
still okay,
in
fine.
my pants.
Of course.
I can smell
Stop spamming
penis.
sniff. Joe Biden,
Papa,
quit
I'm
it.
your daddy. Please use my cardboard cutout and degrade me like your toaster.
No,
I love being
you're not my
degraded,
fucking
especially
daddy.
by the conservative media, so please,
And I'm not
daddy,
using a
please
cardboard
use me like
cutout
your
and degrade.
toaster.
I'm not going to use the cardboard cutout of Joe Biden and degrade Joe Biden like a toaster. First of all, I don't degrade a toaster. I don't have sex with toasters. I've said that before. You love being degraded, especially by the conservative media. Well, I'm not a part of the conservative media, so I don't know what to tell you with that. And I'm not degrading you. You're being rude and obnoxious and inappropriate. So please, daddy, please use me like your... I'm not your fucking daddy. Don't call me daddy. And I'm not using you like a toaster. I don't use toasters like that. So fucking weird. Stop abusing the bot! Leonidas, stop. Kinky bot will do anything for $10. First of all, don't say that in the live chat with the fucking bot blushing emoji. Aubrey, you need to get rid. Is that an emoji that she added? Is that an emoji Aubrey added? Let me go look. Let me go look. Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course it is. I don't want to put that in the live chat. No, I'm going to remove that. No, that's... No. You know what? Of course it's an emoji she added. Aubrey, can you remove the bot emoji? You know what? I'm going to just stop now. I'm going to stop now because I'm going to see a bunch of idiots are going to put robot blushing emojis in the live chat. Sexualizing the bot. The bot is not a kink. It is not a thing. Just stop it. Disregard those comments. Whatever. You know what? Or don't. Or do. Or whatever. I don't know. I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to go. I'll be streaming tomorrow on time. Friday, I'm going to do video reaction Friday. Saturday, we are going to check out GTA 5 RP, probably. Drop a 555 in the live chat if you want me to do that on Saturday. And I've also got to show everybody the Big Book pages, because I've got to finish them. I haven't finished them, but I'm going to finish the pages that I need to.
I'm just a dumb redhead ginger. You better run. I want your soul. I'm just a pale freckled ginger.
Mr. Dark says, "Where's my page, Mr. Simpanzee?" And they said, "Toastophile." That's a weird thing to say. Toastophile? Bread, like a piece of bread food? A breadophile? Like, toasterphile, like toasterphile, things like that. That's not appropriate. That's very rude and very weird. Don't say that in my live chat. And you have a page in the Big Book, Mr. Dark. I don't know what you're talking about. Why would you want to see it? Anyway, I'll be streaming tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Thursday? Oh, tomorrow's Friday. Oh, tomorrow's Friday. No! Alright. Tomorrow, I'm doing Video Reaction Friday, I guess. Lovely! Looking forward to that! Not actually, I'm being sarcastic. Well, I guess I'll see y'all tomorrow for Video Reaction Friday. That'll be lovely. My first UK stream back will be a Video Reaction Friday one. So I'm sure they'll love that. Anyway, whatever. I might stream again later on tonight. I'll probably be up a little bit later tonight. And, Spider-Man comes out in 12 hours from now. I won't be up. I don't know if I'll be awake 12 hours from now. That's a long time from now. Yeah, I thought it was going to come out at 12 o'clock midnight in an hour. Oh well, Spider-Man's not coming out just yet, but anyway. Video Reaction Fridays tomorrow. Lovely. And then Saturday we're going to do a gaming one. So, I might do some old school RuneScape streams later on tonight. Maybe in an hour or a couple hours from now. Drop an RS in the live chat. Or drop an OSRS. Type OSRS. For old school RuneScape. Drop an OSRS in the live chat if you want me to stream some old school RuneScape later on tonight. I may not. I don't know. We'll see. What's in the live chat? NATA, Nata, Nada. What is this? Ken 87 super chat at $10. Hey, Mr. Copper Cap. No, it's Copper Cab, not Cobber Cap. It's Copper Cab, aka Ginger Kid. What? I haven't. Ginger Kid? No one's called me that in a long fucking time. That's like the original meme. Anyway, I remember watching your video back then. I appreciate this. Very kind of you to say. Glad to see you're still here. Smiley face. Thanks for the laughs. Okay. I'm not trying to make people laugh. I appreciate the kind words. If you meant that as a genuine compliment or a kind comment and you weren't trying to be rude by calling me Cobber Cap or Ginger Kid, which, if someone's not a ginger, they shouldn't say the word ginger. It's racist towards ginger people. I'm not... Seems like your comment is genuinely trying to be nice. I don't know. I could be wrong. But I appreciate the kind words. And I also appreciate the $10 super chat. It's very nice of you. And the fact that you said that you're glad to see that I'm still here, and you said that you're glad that I'm still making content. That's very nice of you. I really appreciate those kind words. And the fact that you said that you remember watching my video back then. Well, that's cool too. If you're one of the actual OG people that watched the original Ginger video, that's really awesome. And I appreciate I appreciate the super chat. I appreciate the super chat, and I appreciate the kind words. It's very nice of you. See, I'm nice to people, y'all. See how nice I am? Look how nice I am. I'm so nice to people. Cameron44, stop joining the fucking Rotten Eggs! If we have someone new here, and they see someone like you do that, don't do that. You might be influencing people to make bad decisions. What is this in the live chats? Nata something Ken87 said, sorry for misspelling your name, lol. Oh, no. That's fine. Yeah, no worries. I forgive you if you're being serious. Or it's not that I forgive you. You know, no apology necessary. We can just say that. Or no, we can just say that. I'll just say that. No, you don't need to apologize. It's fine. I appreciate you apologizing, though. I appreciate the apology. If you were... Now it seems like you were being serious in your comment. Well, I appreciate the comment. I appreciate the comments. Very kind of you. I appreciate the kind words. Listen, y'all. I need you all to, what is this now? Hey, Coppercap, I love your shows. You do. I own 2 internet radio stations. Have you thought about turning your shows into an internet radio show? I don't know. Internet radio with me? Here, okay. Here, we'll do internet radio. This is Coppercab Radio. Hello, everyone. Coppercab Radio here, and we're going to be doing a thing here. Hold on 1 second. Let me go ahead and just do this. Coppercab Radio. Have I ever thought about doing Coppercab Radio? Copper in caps, because it's not Cooper. Not fucking Cooper. Cab Radio. There we go. That's better. Coppercab Radio. Look at that. Boom. All right. Look at that. I can do a little thing here. I can just do this. I can do this here. I'll just do this. I'll do radio. There we go. We'll just do Coppercab Radio like that. There's a logo. Okay? Well, not okay, but boom. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Coppercab Radio here. I'm Coppercab. Of course, you know me. And today we're gonna be talking about eggs. Eggs! That's right. Yes, you heard me correctly. Eggs. What kind of eggs are my favorite eggs? Do you like eggs? Green eggs and ham. Who knows? Ostrich eggs are big. Like my balls. So anyway, today I wanted to talk about eggs, and I wanted to kind of, debunk the myth, the common myth that I'm an egg. I'm actually not a fucking egg! I'm a human being. That is right, you heard me correctly. I'm a human being, not an egg being. I am not of the egg race. I am a human. Human origins. I am a ginger. Gingers, of course, are people, too. We are people, contrary to popular belief. Gingers are actually people as well. And we should be treated like, not like eggs. We should be treated like people. So, okay, people saying that I am over easy. I'm not over easy. I am not a slut. Not that slut should be shamed. I don't think that people should be shaming people, slut shaming people. No, I'm not a human being. I'm not a bean. I'm not a vegetable or a fruit. Although I am bi. It is actually quite homophobic to call a person of the LGBT variant, if you will, or background. You should not call them fruits. That is actually an offensive thing to say. And unless you want to be, of course, if you want to be canceled on Twitter, you can do that. But you shouldn't, But no, I am not a fruit or a vegetable or a bean or an actual ginger root. I'm a ginger, as in a redheaded human. But anyway, that being said, I am not an egg, so don't call me that. Of course, everyone. So there.
I'm the blue whale. I'm the blue whale. I'm the big, big, big blue whale. What kind of animal am I?
Vagina. Penis, semen.
I will never be a good Apple class clown for life. www.
Hello? Hello? Am I muted now? This is so fucking annoying. First of all, Mysterion, I don't have a page for you in the big book right now. Did I promise you a page in the big book? Do you want a page in the big book? Drop a one in the live chat if I should put a page for Mysterion in the fucking big book. You know what? Fuck it. I need to write down a reminder. Mysterion. Jackass. I think I fixed it. I can see my audio bar moving. Cameron44 reacts. 10 out of 10. I will never be a good Apple. Class clown for life. www. Okay, what is the spamming W thing about? What the fuck is the point of spamming W? Are you only doing that to make the bot last longer? Do you want the bot to last longer? Why are you doing that? Stop making the bot last longer. That sounds sexual. I don't mean it to. I don't mean that in a sexual way. Stop making the class clown. Stop making the bot last longer. Stop being a class clown. You know, good apples are actually, that's the way to go. You know what? No, disregard those comments. Whatever. You know what? Or don't, or whatever. I don't care. Whatever. Moving on. You're being, all of you people are being annoying right now. Satirist, hey Cooper, it's Copper. Hey Copper Cab. Your balls are small and your voice is squeaky. My voice is not squeaky, okay? My voice isn't squeaky. And my balls are not small. Don't talk about my balls. Satirist, why are you talking about my balls? Get my balls out of your mouth. Not literally, okay? My balls are not in anybody's mouth right now. Literally. I mean, like, don't talk about my balls. That's, you know, an old saying, like, keep my name out of your mouth. That's like a phrase, you know? So when I say keep my balls out of your mouth, I say, like, don't talk about my balls. I'm not claiming that my balls are in Satirist's mouth. I'm not claiming that. I didn't say that. So don't take my words out of context. Don't do anything with my words. Just understand what I'm saying. That I am not saying that in that way. I'm a feminist. And I'm proud of it. Anyway. What is this? Hey, Cooper, your ball. No, I've already responded. I've responded to your bullshit comment. Shut up, satirists. You're annoying. Alright, y'all. Well, look. Disregard those comments or, like, the negativity. You know, I'm not trying to be negative. It's just like, I'm excited about September 1st. I told y'all, again, check out. I told y'all to check out a few documentaries if you want to. You don't have to, of course. The RuneScape one that I pinned in the live chat. There's also, of course, DB Cooper, Where Are You? On Netflix. And there's also Light and Magic, the ILM documentary on Disney+. So, I'll be around tomorrow. I'll be streaming tomorrow. Satirist and Elijah said, I love you, Cooper. My name is not Cooper like DB Cooper. My name is Copper. Copper Cab. Anyway, y'all know that my name is not Cooper, it's Copper. So stop calling me fucking Cooper. Ironically, one of the documentaries has Cooper in the name. DB Cooper, Where Are You? It's like, was there going to be a documentary if I don't stream for a week? People are going to go, something, you know, Cooper, Where Are You? Copper, DB Copper, Where Are You? Or CCM, CC Copper instead of DB Cooper. CC Copper Cab. Not CC Copper. Anyway, I'm just kidding around, y'all. Disregard that. Anyway, I'll be around tomorrow, though. Video reaction Friday. Should be interesting like it always is. Take care, y'all. Have a great night. I'll be around. Hit me up on Discord. Maybe I'll respond. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Maybe I'll stream later on tonight. Slayer said, thank you for making my night, Copper Cab. Honored that you did the radio segment tonight. You made my night. Well, that's very nice of you to say. No worries. No problem. Have a great night, y'all. I'll be around tomorrow. Peace.